Okay, this should be better. Hopefully you can hear me now. Old Explorer, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I think this is all good. I think. I had the wrong device. Hence the reason I couldn't hear you and you couldn't see me. This should also give you some audio for the old
it's better if Zane
background.
Testing.
Wonderful, you
one,
can hear
two,
me.
three.
Great.
That should be okay, I think.
So, yeah, we're back in Valheim. I've got some fancy new lighting behind me. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying anything particularly interesting. Lighting behind me, redone my office, actually got things sorted. So, yeah, I will jump into chat now and see how the guys are doing.
Just bought the friggin' Hogwarts Legacy pre-order thing. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Love me a bit of witchcraft and wizardry.
Got yourself your wand.
Well, I have a wand.
Well, now, have you managed to make that work as a remote for the game? I'm sure you must be able to write some kind of macro or code to make that a thing. That would be fantastic if you could.
I doubt it because I haven't even got a receiver connected to my PC that can pick it up because it's an infrared receiver for a TV. Well, infrared, like it works on just the basic.
Yeah. I think I might have. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. Because even if you could get it so that you could do some kind of action or something when you swish the wand to your PC to kind of some macro, even isn't in game. Because I think I got one with. I can't remember what it was, but it's like these two little. It plugs into USB port and it has these two little infrared receivers. I mean, it might not do anything. It might. It was for something, but I've never used it. It just came with some device.
You could make a fun video.
I was probably meant to use it for some device. That's probably why it didn't work, and I probably scorned and made lots of angry noises as to why the device didn't work. It was probably because I didn't plug this stupid little thing in, but there we go. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, just set it to whenever I get really annoyed at something, I use the wand to do unforgivable curses. Like Avada Kedavra. Be amazing.
Yeah, it would even be quite good as just if you could set it to do like your entry and end screens, so you wave the wand and you disappear or something, like as the webcam thing. It just activates some kind of macro that gets you into to your webcam, so then you disappear, so your seat is still there, but you go invisible or something. That would be quite cool.
Oh, that sounds like I'd spend a week trying to work out how to do it and then not get it to work, and I've just wasted a week.
Yes, highly possible. Right.
What are you building today, Beebs?
And I'm gonna go to the Mistlands and I'm gonna build an outpost. I need to do some Mistlands building, but you know the tower I shared with you guys and said, look, this is a very cool tower? I'm not gonna build around there. There's too much soldiers and stuff around, so they're just gonna attack and I'm gonna have to build this thing constantly up. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, like I've got a really good spot for my queen location, so I definitely want to build a base there at some point. But like, I think it goes onto water, so there's not really that many places for things to spawn.
So what I'm going to try and do today is finish this portal hub.
Did you check the little hidden quarters?
I've got a Draugr village up there, which I want to try and...
Yeah, that's where my portal
is. Like,
good. The first time I pressed it, I didn't even notice
the spawners still spawn, so I can have it as a farm for intestines and stuff like that.
Barrels full of tasty mead.
Not that we need those recipes anymore.
Down there,
I need to do something with this fish tank. I need to try and get something.
Yeah,
fish tank.
I'm glad we'll be able to build the thing soon.
Because there's fish in there and they don't despawn anymore. And with the new patch, they won't jump out either. But it's a bit big. I mean, I did make it a little bit big, but I quite like it. I just need to do something to try and... I suppose I should... It'd be good if you could fill it up. Like you
My
could
problem
have,
is I just need
like
to
some
find
water to get in there or something. But unfortunately,
I need to start
alas,
naming
you
these
can't
things
fill the...
properly now.
You can't make a water pump to then pump the
Hello,
water
everyone in
in.
chat, by the way.
So
Good to see you.
yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's my little hot
I
tub
do have
jacuzzi in the middle of
Chatteroonie
that.
upperdoodles.
We've got
Oh,
a
yeah,
little.
just
We're gonna
not
up there. We'll probably
doodles,
make a little farm
upperdoodles.
area, and we've got to then take a little bridge
Yeah,
across
if
there.
they
up
sound
there.
louder than me, I'm gonna
This
just
is
a
the
little
main,
bit, just so we don't get
the main area. This is just
jealous.
the ignore the huge.
It's all
Okay.
about
I haven't got
me,
a
you know.
horse either. This is actually a black forge cooler. It does look like a horse drinking fountain, but there you
All
go.
that you and the hair.
This is my
Two
storage
separate
in here.
entities.
We've
Look,
got
guys,
the
this is my my farm. Well, not my farm.
little
my
area
storage of
for
wood,
just fixing up things.
wood,
That's
stone,
our
black
lovely big
marble.
trophy up there. And then in
Wood.
here we've got the kitchen. So the kitchen is all very very
It's a little
mod
bit
cons
foggy
and
to
everything.
chop
You've got
with
your
a chop,
cauldron in here that you can use. See, you burn money to burn. You see
It's
here.
all gone.
So we've got a
From
golden
here to the
cooker.
sea.
That's my tap, my sink, with some nice crystals around there. A mortar and pestle, butcher's table, some nice, nice bread out there and stuff ready for my to eat. A box
It's
full
misty here,
of a reinforced chest full of food, just so that I don't have to get caught out and ask Zane and Beebs for food, and all my ingredients. So then this needs to be massively titivated. It needs loads of stuff done in it. This is kind of like the mezzanine area. So then you go up in a little cauldron
And I have
kind of
a portal
not
here that
cauldron,
is
but
gonna
like
lead to the place
fermenter,
I
an
wanna
area
build.
for making potions there. And then here I've got
Hey,
kind of
hi,
like a
welcome.
Victorian style, or
So I'm
Edwardian style,
assuming
whatever.
you are not streaming
Tudor,
Zane,
maybe.
but GGS, no?
And my dragon bed, and I need to do something
Yeah,
in
I'm not streaming today.
this.
I will
this
next
room.
week for the
We need to
queen.
have
So next week
some
we're gonna be
glass in that one.
fighting
This
the
one's
queen.
got glass.
I'm
That
not sure
one's
where
got
we're going to be
glass.
fighting the queen.
This one's got glass.
Because we have two plates. I think Zane has one and I have one. I already built my portal next to it, so I went here, built a portal next to the queen, so we have two locations where we can go and fight.
Yeah, how does... Well, actually, I don't know if it's too much, but do we go inside, or does the queen come out?
No, she goes. We go inside.
That's good then, cool. So it doesn't
Yes.
matter if we build a cool thing.
No, just that you know, before, like, when they were still fixing the bugs, it happened that the queen portaled outside of the build.
My fish.
Oh, code.
I've even
I saw
got
JPG
tetras.
fighting them, and it happened with them, and it was
13
it was
tetras.
brutal. Because my
Grouper.
God, she just destroyed the whole thing
anglerfish,
outside and all their
a level
sources and
3
their chests
anglerfish
and
as well.
everything.
That jumped on the boat. I didn't catch that.
Sounds funny
And
for
then,
a viewer.
all my
Horrendous
pufferfish,
shit.
all my
it was
trollfish.
painful. It was
I got a
painful.
tuna as well. I sing a tuna for you. Right, we need to get a size 4 trollfish. But Zane told me the other day that there is a level 5, so I'm going to have to switch all these around so that they go across that way, so I can get all 5. And then I'll have a
Alright, so
spare
I'm gonna
for
be building
overflow or something.
here on this
Or the ones I haven't
island.
got.
Of course, it's raining now, so you don't see anything
So
of the mistlands
yeah,
behind me.
the misty is rather a problem, but we are going to
Yes,
get
I
on with
agree.
this, and we're going to
I
make
brought
this
us some,
a bit
metals.
better. The
Here,
the area that I'm going
and I
to
do
kind
have
of
a
concentrate
bridge
on
the
a
back
bit
there.
later,
We do
just
have
get the
a tower
first
and
little bit
some dogs,
sorted.
So if I need more
Is
metals, I can
these
definitely
are
get
just
some.
temporary, put there to use for the
only thing I
to
need
make the
do is bring
resources.
some, marble over.
Hey Heather, how are you doing? Hope you're good.
We should start with
So
wood,
you
get
can't see
the,
anything at all
outline.
because we've got the mist coming in and it's
Are
dark.
you building at your
But
your,
across here
dock and the tower?
is
you
going to
said,
be a
no?
big dock.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
and
building
we're
it.
gonna-
I think
We're going to try and
GG
build a
is
bit
muted, or
of
he's talking to his
underground
chat, yeah,
and
he's talking to his
underwater.
chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just trying to show the chat where I was going to be building, and then I've got just thick fog. Can't even see the other side of the river. Can't even see the other side of the boat, let alone anything
Well,
else.
if you want to sleep, it's
Yeah,
perfect now.
I'll jump in my bed,
On my way to bed.
stick my marshmallows away. It's toasting on the fire. So yeah,
Marshmallows toasted on an open fire.
and we're asleep. Yeah, asleep. Right, has the fog gone away? No, it hasn't. It's still here.
As it fog.
Come on, sun. Wake up and burn away this. Ah, well, at least we can see a bit more now. Right, I'll just
Super.
explain what I'm going to try and do.
The
So
only
across
problem with a nice
this river
storage
here,
like that is you don't want to break it.
I want to make a tower that goes all the way across, and so that then we can get from one side to the other.
Right, let me get some wood.
Because over here we've still
It's
got
morning after all.
unexplored area. There is Tar, or Tyar, as I've marked. Tartar, big fueling village. We haven't taken any of these out. There's another couple of fueling villages in here. So we need to go and get rid of all of those because they're on our island and I haven't even killed them yet. So the Mistlands bit that I've been exploring is this tiny little bit here. We have found quite a lot. We found a skull. We found enough to do some of the stuff, so we can actually make
you can do
the
this.
things
You can actually
now.
break the skull and then the brain
One thing we
insides
will
up
make
separately.
is the cape that those guys have
You
been
can like do it. You can
having
pop
for
them
years, it
separately.
seems. Because I should have enough black cores now to actually make the damn thing. So black core, here we are, 9. I need 5. So I found a really nice dungeon the other day. Because, like, literally they had found so many cores and I'd found 3. So I managed to get to 5 so I could actually make some stuff because you need 5 cores for each thing. And I now have enough. But then I found a dungeon that had something
There's
like
a lot of fish here as
I think
well.
it had
Although
11
it's not
or
a lot
something in
of
it. So I was good. I was set. So that was good.
what you call them?
Yo, Christy, how you
anglerfish.
doing?
There's a lot of coral
Hope
coats.
you're good.
Excuse me, on the outside here.
Miss Vancouver, eh? Heather Mist. Heather Silver Mist. Mist Vancouver. Was it Mist Vancouver? That was a bad joke. But hope you're good. And nice to see you, Christy. Thanks for popping
I
in.
might just do a quick
So that's
back
going to be the
description
idea.
measurements
Now I'm
before
going
we,
to I'm going to
because I
try
cannot do
and
the measurements here.
use some of Matt's guide idea with the building
I am
underwater
not
using a
recording.
boat from Matt's gaming channel. If you do check him out if you haven't seen him before.
Be a lot of happening except for
He's over on
talking.
Christie's Gaming with Christie's server as well. And so we're going to get a car.
I'm trying to be a little bit
I
more careful
don't know
with
how
my,
well we're gonna
storage now.
be able to
I
do
need
it
a better
because
drive for this.
we might even better build
Yeah.
underwater as it is. So we might not need to.
Freaking
But if we
storage,
do
man.
need to,
I've
even
been-
just
I've
go down one
been
little
spending
bit,
that- I've
then
currently
we
got
can do
like
that. Then we're
10
going to hopefully
files,
get across there.
currently encoding
that
to
quite good.
make them smaller.
But we've got
Uh-huh.
a good load of stone,
Ridiculous.
so we should be able to start a little bit. I've got to
28
try and do something with
terabytes that I've
this
got to work through.
because it's a chimney behind there.
It's gonna take
for
a
the
while.
for the oven, and I need to try and somehow integrate it, same as that
Why
bit
do
there.
we do this to ourselves?
So we might integrate that with some
Put
kind of
content,
arch along
brother,
here or
put
something. But
content.
we'll find out. We'll find out what inspirational comes to us. Thanks, Christy. That's Matt's gaming channel, so if you want to check him out, there's some really useful things on there. He's got some great guides. Short, simple, to the point, some of them, but they are very useful. And if you see any of his stuff that he makes on the Christie server and stuff, some of the builds he's done are absolutely fantastic, even with just vanilla. I don't think he uses any mods. And yeah, he's very, very clever brain. He's built some very fancy, weird, wacky, wonderful things that you wouldn't have thought of, but he's managed to think of it. Always a good one to have a check out. So, Beebs, you changed your mind on the old Mistlands area, but are you going to still build some kind of outpost on that skull? Or is that the one that you were saying that there's constant attacks?
No, that skull is... no, I'm not going to build on the skull, I think, as well. I just found it. I found it very good looking, but it's... there's so much fog in there, it doesn't... I don't know.
How far do the mist torches, the wisp torches, push the fog away? Is it enough to...
Not that much, not that much.
It's a 10-meter radius.
Yeah, but it's very low.
Hmm?
It's very low.
Oh, what do you mean low?
Because it's not... Is it a 10-meter radius or a 5-meter radius? I don't know anymore now.
Oh, I think it's 10 meter. Well, it's 10 meter sphere. So if you're on different levels, it's going to act annoying.
Yeah.
It's not like a cylinder.
If not, why not?
It
So,
would be nice to be able to control the mist a little bit more, you know, late game or something.
control the mist. Yes. Need to build a blooming area for smelting this frickin' copper scrap, and then I need to go and get more blooming coal. It's always the way, isn't it? You always need something. Something's
I can
just destroyed.
disconnect my X coal portal, and you can connect to that if you want. It's right by the coal portals.
Oh, you little bugger. Not you, Zane. It was a little grayling. A grayling out of all things. Trying to hurt. He's nearly destroyed my boat. Like, literally nearly destroyed it.
Yeah, I'm a big bugger.
You are a bit... Oh, but I bloody fell in the water then. That wasn't good. It's because I had the frickin' thingy. Yeah, doodle what's it. That's the one.
I've disconnected that portal. If you want to quick access to coal, just name a portal X coal, capital C.
X coal. Okay. Wonderful, thank you. Is that the... I can't remember where that was. Was that the one we went to on the stream one? The first time when we went up to that area?
Yes, except it's not there now. So it's next to the three portals that Beebs has made into like the coal farm.
Okay, that's cool. Oh yes, yeah. So much to do and no clue where to start. So I think I'm just going to have to get on with it. So what are you doing then, Zane?
My tower and stuff.
Ah, okay. So there's big stone steps.
Yeah, I'm currently building the steps.
Cool. I'm at that tricky bit that I don't know where to start because I've got so many resources to do one bit, but I need the copper to do the central part. So I'm going to have to build a smelter. Just get it in and get the coal. I think I have got about 60 or something coal, so I should better get that started and get enough copper going. I've got my brain in No Man's Sky making stasis farms, so that's why I'm kind of... brain isn't connecting to No Man's Sky. It doesn't connect properly to Valheim at the moment. I can't believe I did that. I thought I'd finished that stasis farm. Thought, oh, brilliant, great. I'm sure I'm missing something. Bloody plants. I don't even know how I've kind of missed that out. Like, it's just such a noob thing to do.
I do enjoy the panic I sometimes hear in Beeve's voice. How can you even panic now? Because you got a feather thing.
Yeah, I forgot I had my feather cape.
The worst is where you have to get your body back, so you haven't got the feather cape, and then you just jump off something, thinking you'll float.
I have this several times now in Ravenheim. Jumping off my building and realizing, oh effing hell, I don't have my cape.
402 planets scanned. That is an incredible achievement there, Old Explorer. You're watching Beeble stream and chat and have my feed in a picture. Okay, interesting. Well, thanks for being here and watching and joining in. I mean, much appreciated. Beeble's stream is probably, his building is probably going to be a little bit more fantastic and fancy than mine. I will just be trying to do my very best to make this base finished or finish off parts of it. So yeah, and thank you, Christy. No mods. So Matt Gaming channel, and he uses no mods, so even more fantastical.
The second circle there might be a little bit higher, but that's okay. Let me just go and get that wood. It's just gonna bother me otherwise.
Yeah, get that wood.
Beebs is going to get some wood. Wonderful. Well, I need to be up here to build that, but I need to... It's the Galder table, isn't it, that we need to build all the fancy things.
What the?
Yeah, anything magic, yeah.
The advantage of them is though that you can get everything through the portal, though, which is handy.
Advantage
Except
of what?
for the forge, I think. No, can you build the forge with a? No, the forge I think
No.
you can build as well. No, no, the
yeah.
forge.
The refiner.
The
need,
upgrades you cannot.
Yeah, you can build the...
The refine needs black metal.
Yeah, the Galder table needs black metal as well. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
but
A
the
lot.
black forge doesn't need any metal. The upgrade it does.
Which, if any of them are going to not have metal in, black forge is the best, just because you can build, you know, other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just black marble, isn't it? Black marble, black ores. However, I need the Galder table. I need 10 black metal, and I don't have it freaking smelted yet. So I am going to have to just dump my stuff off and go and get some coal because it's. So I'll use the base ones first.
No, not. Just need a circle to begin with, and then I can, if I want to expand on it. But
Not building a circle, eh, Bibbs? Is it going to be perfect?
as perfect as it can be.
You know, you and your
Definitely
perfect
a hard
circles.
reference if you're building a perfect circle.
Right, let's put my wood away. And giggity giggity. Right. Doop 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. I'll make this blooming life hard for myself by putting all these things in the way. Home. Home, James, and don't spare the horses. We haven't got any horses, so we're fine. Gonna eat some potato salad. Is that command working on yours?
On who?
Zane's potato salad, is that still a command?
I think it is.
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard it in the last stream.
Yeah. Like, I specifically made that for John.
Yeah.
And he's the one that uses it most. Show me potato salad.
I don't think I'm allowed to, he banned me. He said that he was the only one that's allowed to use that command.
You know what I want to check? I wanted to check this already some time ago, map. I want to check something.
Beebs made this new communal hub, and I keep getting lost because I got so used to going through the doorways of the ones that he was actually going through, we were using before, that now I go into it and I'm like, where the hell am I? So this is the area that used to have all the portals in it, and now they're not there and they've been moved. I haven't even been outside of where they've been moved to. I don't think. I think it's the Elder Spawn.
It was so tall.
Yo, Forkin, how you doing? Thanks, Old Explorer. A compliment? That's very unlike you.
Funny thing is, if you want to
But
get
thank you.
something out
It's
of the
getting
water
there.
and you
I'm
want
trying to make
do
it into like a
something
little
about
like
this to
village look,
you jump in the water
but
and
more
you
of a, like a
realise,
stone
this
village
cape is
look.
not doing
Each
any-
building is going to have its
have to take my
different
cape off.
function, so therefore it's going to have its different look.
This is the cape now.
Like
The
you
cape
would
is
have in a
here.
normal high street. So like
means
the
you
baker is
cannot
going to
get
look
it
different
earlier.
than the forge. It's going to look different than the farrier, etc. So
because you need
like, I want to try and make them all
metal.
look a little bit different, but I need to then do all the
You also need
titivating
to
on the
avoid
outside.
heat.
That's what we were going to try and do today. Try and get some of those bits done, so that then it starts
You
looking
need
nicer
more
and starts
black
bringing
metal
it
to do
together.
Is there? Did
I need some
I kind of
curves. Christy, I need some
think we get
curves,
black
curved bits of
metal
wood,
and,
please.
Mistlands as well from things, but I'm not sure from what anymore.
From
Sorry,
as far as
Forkin,
know,
I
it's
did
the,
put it out,
potentially from the crane,
but
the dock
again,
crane.
it's probably just
Yeah.
because, like with the
So in
other guys,
theory,
they're such
you
big channels
can
compared to me.
build
It would just get lost, it just gets
Your
pushed down.
refiner and your
But
Galder table
thanks for
or
coming
Galder
along,
table,
and thanks
Galder
for saying
table.
hi. And if everyone can hit that like
Before
button, that would
anything
really
else,
help, because that'll
you
help
can
me
go
push up
from
into
the
the
spawn
old
to the
realms of being
Mistlands, get everything
recognised.
you need and
But,
build, but
thank
you're
you.
gonna die a lot.
What do you mean, like me? But normally I get some insults about Billy or something, so I was expecting the insults. I know it's done out of love. It's fine.
Might be like a
But
challenge,
thank you. I will
doing
take the
Mistlands
compliment.
before anything
Definitely,
else. Just
100%.
straight on
Taking
to
it.
the Mistlands.
Put it
Make
away in that little box.
in your rack tunic.
Gonna save it. You're not that great at woodworking. God damn it. Get better. Magic me some. You must be good at magic by now. Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing, boar? You're just a normal boar. And he's running round the dock. He's now jumping into the water and going for a swim. At the main base.
Running round the dock of the day.
I mean,
just-
Tim, I could do it. I could do it on the other server now. We have already silver and stuff, so might get a beating, but
What could you do?
at the Mistlands and get already the stuff from Mistlands.
Ah. Head of the game.
Yeah, well, I'm already seriously. We didn't beat the Elder yet, and we already are in silver. And
Well, I mean, with all of you guys having played it so much and everything, you really should be. I kind of expect you to be in feather capes, really. Well, feather capes and nothing else. So what I'm doing is visiting. This is a spawning location for coal, for the circling spawners that Beebs made ages ago. So I'm not going to harvest them because I'm going to go through
yeah, for the moment, I only
each one of
died-
them.
Now I have to think.
I think we've got four or five. Go through each one of the four of them.
6 times now.
Get them all to spawn. They all spawn into the water, and because
On
they're
this
fire,
server.
they
On the other
die
server,
straight away,
however.
which they drop coal, etc., etc. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to wait.
I
I may have
was
got
doing
hiccups.
fine in the beginning when I was
Wait
alone,
10
when I
minutes.
joined them.
That resets them, and then I'll come through again, and I'll be able to gather double the resources at the same time, which just makes the run a lot quicker. So in the meantime, once I've done this,
What
I'll
you
pop
need
back to
is
the base and
a
start
workbench.
building the stone,
You need just a workbench.
stone walls
So if you
in
wanna build
my portal hub. I have a
this
feeling
one,
I need to make that
you just
portal
need a
hub bigger,
workbench and the
like
materials.
wider, but the
If you wanna
problem
build
with
that
that,
one, you just need a workbench and the materials.
and there is a problem with that, is that otherwise I'll fall in the pond. We don't want to be falling in the pond.
Always needing of the stone.
Yeah, good homework for Xbox. Coming soon. Coming soon. Old Explorer, you'll be able to get on it. I'm sure that you'll start playing and you will be hooked. Because it is challenging. It's challenging like old No Man's Sky used to be. And like like No Man's Sky has actually come back to now. Because that is more
In
challenging.
Valheim?
I realised, by the way, that I finished the stasis device
No,
farms
no.
for sulfur in radon and nitrogen, and those ones
Not
are all
yet, at
working
least.
fine. So we've got 64,000 of each
Maybe
gas,
because I was
we've got
also
25,000
smart
oxygen, we've got all the other things. And I thought, brilliant, we can go and harvest it. And then I realised I've done no plants. Could need the plants. 'Cause can't do a lot without the plants.
Let's get
Problem
some-
is that when we had the old setup with the I can't remember what it was called. It was the optical drill, I think. The optical
me.
drill gave you more plants back
I'm
on the
not sure if
harvest.
there's like
Now
a-
it doesn't
a
work.
set of,
So I don't know
conditions
exactly
for
how many
your
plants I'm going to
spawns
need.
around
So
your base or
I'm going to
whatever.
have
If it's,
to
for example, I'm on an
go
island with a lot
back
of water around me, so I'm assuming
and
there
work
might
it all
not
out
be
for
a
64,000
spawning around that island.
or 64 stasis devices. I mean, it shouldn't take me very long, but it's just I need to go and harvest some of my old
good plan.
farms on another
Well, you
save
can
just
get
to
into
double
you
check
can go in the incredible
exactly
mines
how
without
many
mist
of
lights. It's just
each
when
we
you go
get
down in
from
the pits that you have
harvesting each
the
plant.
mists down
Mainly
there.
because the
But
wiki is
otherwise,
not
you don't have
correct.
any mists.
So it hasn't been updated, and it still says that your optical drill is going to get you extra, which it doesn't.
Oh, I just had
Um,
myself in the dilly of a pickle.
So, guys, Christy says he's the nicest Viking ever. Can you agree on that? silence.
Christy is quite a nice Viking.
The silence speaks.
Oh, were you asking us? I thought you were asking chat or something.
No, I think we just got shamed then, Dana. I said that she's nice, so it's fine.
Yeah, Tiki said she killed me by fire the first 5 minutes of the stream.
That's just dousing. She was dousing you, making sure that you were fully warm and rested. No.
I need a stone cutter. Yeah. I need some material for the stone cutter. I forgot.
Always need material for something.
What?
The owls want to sleep.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Phew. I was like, where did my chest go?
Below your
Is it
neck
you?
and above your tummy. Right, heading to bed.
She's always been nice to me. Yeah, well, guys, you know what they say about what is it? Wolves in sheep's clothing.
Be right back. I'm in bed.
Bed too. I'm in bed too.
I prefer to be a sheep in wolf's clothing. Be a bit cooler, wouldn't it?
As long as you don't speak, it's okay.
Just be a Welsh sheep. They're not allowed to speak. They've just got to. Well, that was very useful. That because I could sleep and get all my copper smelted.
Push down.
Right. So what, Beebs, is your structure that you have in mind to build in your Mistland as your outpost? What do you think it's
It's going to be towers. It's going to be tower based because it's a small island. I might be building on the sides of it and stuff, but I want to start with the towers as the foundation of it.
Cool. I put in one of these spiral staircases, but do you know what really has irritated me about it? And I love the spiral staircase. What I don't like is that you've got no curved parts to make like round the outside of the staircase. And like, yeah, you can use those tiny little wooden bits, but they don't really snap properly.
You know what is also annoying is that you constantly hit your head if you use a stone block. You have to use a piece of wood. So if they would give us a piece of wood that has the same color as the stair, I would be very, very thankful about that.
Yeah, I've been in this this current. I'm trying to build a portal hub for myself because otherwise my portals were everywhere. Unfortunately, I think I've built it a little bit too small, but I'm kind of a bit stuck within the confines of how I built this base. So I've done marble and then stone and then marble and stone, and it does look quite cool. It's got a good stripy effect. It was mainly because I was worried I didn't have enough marble, and then I found a dungeon and a skull and an entire rib cage, and I've now got plenty of marble.
Got a bit of marble as well.
Yeah, I think you've got a little bit of marble. And a bit of stone and a bit of wood. Yeah. How long did that take you, by the way?
This is not well. It is still a lot, but I used the troll as well a little bit to just smack things around. I mean, he just hits the tree and it's gone. It's down, no?
Yeah. I had a strange occurrence yesterday with the troll. I logged on, and my back of my base is absolutely nowhere near a troll spawn whatsoever. And I don't know whether I'd had a troll attack, and I just hadn't noticed or something, because they can't get to my base at all. The worst they can do is smack the foundations, which is the ground anyway. And I suddenly thought I heard this swish. I went out the back, and in the deep waters. The troll has had to walk a long way in water. And there was a troll just stood there in the corner, smacking the crap out of the foundations that he couldn't get to anything. But just like head height with me, so I kind of just used, I think I used a pickaxe on him. Just to pick his brains, you know. Yeah, that was a very strange occurrence. Sorry, you were saying about the amount that you would...
I don't know where I was, so...
You said that was nothing. You'd use the troll to do some, but you'd harvested more than that?
No, I'm comparing it. I think I took about 14 hours for all the stone and the wood I picked up from the one in Ravenheim. So I think maybe twice 4 hours, something like that, for the ones in here in this server.
14 hours on Ravenheim of just getting wood and stone?
Yeah, just getting wood, yeah. Just getting wood and stone, yeah.
Was your right arm like really, really sore after that? So I couldn't have that one. But yeah, that's a. Were you not just insanely bored? Like,
actually, like I said, I find wood chopping very, very therapeutic.
Well, yeah, but not for 14 hours.
But not 14 hours in a row. No.
Oh right, okay.
I do just like 2 hours here, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Right, okay, that's
before I
fine.
go to bed.
I thought you meant like 14 hours, as in you sat there for 14 hours.
No, 14 hours, not in a row. My God.
Well, I know you're an animal sometimes, Beebs,
But not that insane.
yeah, that certainly is. That's madman, being a complete madman there. What are you adding now? Was you right? I'm really, really sore after that. Is there a limit on building up? There is a limit to building up. Sorry, castle, yes. Christy gives her cape a nice swing.
This is a serious challenge to snap anything in
Do you know
place
one
because
thing
the
though?
stone is blocking.
You got two colours of
Can
chickens.
I use this one instead?
I could say cockerels.
I just need something
Got a
in the
big
back
black
to
cockerel,
snap against.
and then you've got the normal cockerel, right? The white ones. So, surely when you kill them, you should get black and white feathers, because I want a white cape. Don't want a black cape. Like, so can't we choose when, you know, like when you do your shield
personally just
design?
use
Surely
platforms
you
on
should
the
be able to
side
choose which
underneath to
colour
get
feathers you
underneath
use. Because if you're killing black and
What?
white chickens,
Oh,
what are you
yeah,
doing
yeah.
with all the white ones?
I could build some floors
Just-
there and
Just saying.
just
Otherwise,
need
we've all
some
got the
wood.
same capes,
I have
all
to
the
say,
same
Marvel's going
feathers.
pretty quick.
I
by
might
the
have
way,
killed
if you use-
seagulls. I might have had white ones. I might not have killed ravens.
They use a lot of pieces. If you look at the
But
square
anyway.
one, this one
So,
takes 8 marble.
This isn't going to kind of be
This
a
one takes
castle,
5
but it's going to.
marble.
I'm going to try and use this because I want this
And have
upstairs
you
room
noticed
to be a
that the
bit
towers
fancy.
and the towers of the
be a
dwarven
bit like
have
mage-like,
one block
a bit
like this.
mystical.
They are not
It's
split.
kind of where
They
we're
even
going
have
to do
these slabs
these
that
bits
are
with the
only
magic
like
and
a
stuff
meter
here.
wide,
So
but they are
that's what we're
square.
going to go.
These don't exist in the building menu for
Yeah, I
us.
saw the clothes on Hat Christie.
Which is a bit
But
of a-
me and Zane were having this
Yeah, I was
discussion.
hoping they wouldn't
Do we
continue
know
that
how we're
trend,
going to
'cause
use
there's a
them?
few
So do
trend-
you have
things
to?
like that in the,
Are they in
basic
place of
structures
your
that you
armour?
just can't build.
Do they go on
Yeah.
over the top of your armour? Or do they go underneath the armour and can you put the armour on top of them? Or is it just a case of like you can put them on your character and then when you equip the
I have
armour
a
it
few
shows the
tricks
armour
to
rather
kind
than
of copy
when you
this
just
now.
unequip?
I've been restoring a
So
tower.
it'd be
and
interesting to
looking
know how they're
they
going to
build
work
it,
this.
So I know how I can.
Because if it's
copy this.
over the armour, then it would just be a bit bulky, wouldn't it? I mean, you'd ruin
I
your
think
clothes if you're putting
be
that
nice
over
to have
that
the same
blooming Drake
pieces.
helmet. That would just be a night.
Like the dwarf face as well. Like the dwarf head. Would be great to be able to build that in your wall like a structure piece.
Dwarf head.
If you go to the towers, you will see they have these dwarf heads, like sculpture heads from a dwarf.
Ah, yeah, I think I know what you mean. I was thinking you were going to say that you got a verger trophy, and that's a dwarf's head, because
No,
obviously it's a head for everything else. Is the verger trophy
Moustache. It's a moustache.
it's a
Yeah,
moustache?
it's like a braided moustache.
Interesting.
It could also be their pigtails. I'm not sure.
Grab them by their pigtails, you know. Not that I would do a thing like that.
Either way, the concept of hanging that on your wall is a bit disturbing, according to subtext.
Yeah. What does it say again? It says it no if you have one.
Yeah, I've actually got 2, I think. And I'll have a look.
Shows how many of those poor little buggers you killed, though, Zane, doesn't it?
I
You
think it says
evil
like-
monster, you.
Actually,
Evil monster.
I've only got 1. I didn't kill the one that this dropped from. It's frankly a little troubling that you would consider hanging these on your wall.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put at least 12.
Is it the beard? Okay.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
it-
Well, I assume by moustache you meant beard. It's either that. It looks well. It's not great.
Well, a moustache is a moustache. A
It's
beard
either
is a
that.
beard.
It's either that or well, a moustache is part of it. It's either that or like spine. Like it looks semi like a spine, but more like a beard.
Yeah, the dwarves getting their swim in again. See there. I mean, you can't tell what they are healthy, you know.
They are
Every
healthy.
morning, going for a swim.
But I don't think they like try and go for a swim. They just seem to fall in the water all the time. They seem to be not very clever dwarfs. Not sure I like me angles of me dangles.
Misty
Yeah.
says, "Trust me." I don't know.
It's a good job I played with those little bricks when I was a child. You know, the ones where they're like the square and you have to get into the rat holes.
You mean Lego,
Not Lego, I did Lego as well, but I mean when I was real tiny.
Duplo?
Duplo. Yeah, I don't think I ever had any of that. I think I probably wanted some, but it's a case of no. Wait until you're older and get some Lego.
I went straight to Lego. Yeah.
My friend's kid at the moment is massively into his Lego. It's a good excuse to go down and play with some Lego. No, honestly, I'm just helping Bobby. It is good stuff, though. Okay, instead of armor, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. So that, but I really bloody hope they give us some more inventory space.
I'm gonna have to
so
do
some
with my boat after
specifically
this,
for
just to pick up
clothes,
all the wood that
so
I've
you
been
can then switch
smacking against
between,
the
or you
wall.
can have a button that switches. The thing that irritates me most with the clothes is the fact that if you are if you get in your death bag and then you want to put them back
I
on,
actually might. What I
you're
might do is
gonna
actually
have
do
died
this on
because
the
there's
bottom,
something
just
dangerous there.
Go all
But
the way down with my
honestly,
pillars.
if you had to put your clothes on quickly, you could put them on down quickly, couldn't you? If there was a like fire in the house or you had to get out, you could put clothes on damn fast. In Valheim, they will take 10 years to put on their sock. They've got to fasten their little belt, put on their little hat, and then by the time you've done that, you're killed again. So I would like them to speed up the fact that you can stick your clothes on quickly, and then maybe occasionally you could have it RNG so it's something done backwards. Like, just so, like, make it more authentic. I don't know. Be just a something. Where are the 1,000 kilo blocks of marble coming from? Well,
Look,
I was in the Mistlands
It's
and
not
I
even a
came
piece of
across
wood in
this this big rib cage and skull like we found on the stream last week, and so I decided to destroy it, and I got several thousand marble from it, from the whole rib cage skull, and then maybe a stone steps and maybe a little Droga building as well. Maybe I might have taken them apart as well. So yeah, we've got enough marble hopefully to finish this. This should look pretty good. So I like the ocean view. So the idea is that I'm going to put the ocean view along here, and then we'll pop a stone lining around the top, and then we'll
the
put
sound of that lightning
put
is
the
just
roof
so
on.
immense.
Sorry, Boobs,
Like
what did you just say? You like the sound of...
The lightning and the storm and the mistlands. It's like a growl.
The only thing that worries me is that it sounds so similar to the enemies that when you're out there and you're trying to do something, and then you're in a storm and you're just trying to, I don't know, harvest some puffs or something, and then you think there's an enemy behind you, but it isn't. It's just the storm, it's the lightning, because it makes that kind of like noise, doesn't it?
It's like a growl, yeah.
Can we get the or do you know if we're getting the chunky wood?
Yeah,
better
I've not
build
heard anything
with.
about it. I have not heard anything about that.
Because the central spiral staircase has the chunky wood, but also the spiral staircase wood is a different colour than our wood.
Yes, yes, it is. So I think we should get some wood pieces that are following that same color. Just
It's only fair, isn't it?
The central spiral staircase one in the Verga Towers isn't different wood. It's just got those extra big pieces over the top of it. So if you destroy the outside one, then you'll see the normal one inside.
But the spiral staircase you can build in your base is a different colour wood than the
Oh,
wood
it
we
is?
can buy.
than
Yeah,
the regular woods. Than the regular
yeah.
woods.
It's like a pinky colour. So that's why it's almost like a rosewood, isn't it? Like a...
Oh, we
I don't know,
got strange.
They've been trying to be a bit fancy. I mean, maybe it is actually just made out of that wood. What's the... I can't say the word.
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil, that's the one. Maybe it's that. That's the wood of that is that colour.
It's lighter. It's lighter. The spiral
Yeah.
staircase has a lighter color than the wood we have
Yeah.
in building.
I mean, that would make sense
mean-
that they add the Yggdrasil wood as building parts. Because
Yeah.
throughout each of the other biomes, we've had like the core wood come in. Obviously, the plains only had fine wood, and we had that already.
I'm out of marble.
The new door's lighter as well, because that'd be interesting. So I'm guessing it is this Yggdrasil wood. I can't say any of these words. Why don't they blooming say it in English? It's like going to IKEA, isn't it? And you try and go to IKEA and you try and take something back, and you have to try and pronounce the thing that you're trying to find, and it's just a bookcase. Apart from the Billy bookcase, of course, I can do that one. We can all do the Billy bookcase, but. Cool, that's what you need to make
I
it.
might just move my portal
Fantastic.
closer to the
Well,
marble.
then hopefully they'll add all the normal building parts in that wood as well. That would be nice.
I just forgot. Was it BB? BB Mistlands built? I forgot the name of my portal now. Damn it. Mistlands built.
I need some wood. I got me some wood. I'm gonna use my wood. Use my wood all over this town. We could do a snaking. No, we couldn't. Quite like it to stop raining. Would be quite useful. Ah!
I'm looking forward to the fix the update that they drop, because we will have the door as well now.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'll have to completely rebuild my base to fit the bloody doors in.
And I would say, if you want to get some stuff from the Mistlands, well, it's easy.
Do we know though whether they're actually making it harder or whether they, because obviously they just said adjustments, but that doesn't necessarily mean. But that doesn't necessarily mean going to make it harder. They could have misread
they won't
that.
make it easier.
They've specifically said that Jarls will actually. Well, is it alright for me to say this from the patch notes on your stream?
Well, the
I
patch
think
notes
I made a video about it, so I made a video about it.
So basically, it says that Jarls will shoot 2 in a row again instead of 1, but they will have a bit more time between. So it will be basically more DPS from Jarls. And the Seekers will not dance around you so much between attacks, so they'll be more aggressive again.
Yeah. The Jarl will do less blunt damage, but more fire damage.
Yeah. Which means friggin' bone mass won't be as effective.
Yeah.
So carrying the fire resistance is a must.
Yeah, but it will mean the usefulness of getting the barley wine and everything. Because otherwise, a lot of those things that you made earlier on are a little bit more useless. What I think would be quite nice is if they incorporated a lot more of the stuff that you needed from the beginning, like in endgame stuff. So you've still got to go back. Yeah. But almost like more so.
With all the curts and stuff.
Yeah. Just so that you're not all those things you spent ages building in the first part of the game are still useful, because otherwise you spend all that time doing it and then it's kind of like, oh well, we're in this late game now, we don't need it, and it's like, well, that's just irritating.
But that's why we're here.
Speckled Jim.
It's gonna be harder. You have 3 of the Billy bookcases. I think everybody has a Billy bookcase. Billy's obviously got Billy bookcases, and they're in No Man's Sky, but he's still got them.
Always need.
There's a planet with an IKEA somewhere. I mean, I should build that, shouldn't I? I should build an IKEA in No Man's Sky. It'd be quite easy because everything's kind of like square, isn't it?
You know what I might want to do is just raise this a tad so it goes over. Oh, this all goes over that rock there. Because I think that rock is going to stick out just a little bit and it's going to bother me.
I mean, it'd be cool to see some stuff added and added, because there is certainly plenty of spaces on the building menus for lots of new things. And I would have thought that it's only a case of retexturing to choose, or even if you had the main wooden building pieces and you just toggled to change what type you're building it in. So what wood type you're building it in. 'Cause you still got to go and collect the damn stuff.
When I first went to the Mistlands, my god, that was just brutal. Mistlands was brutal, and then they took it all away and made it much easier with Christmas coming. And then when we went with the guys to the Mistlands, I was like, be careful guys, be careful, and then I saw the attacks. I was like, well, this is like way less dangerous than it was before.
Are you trying to say it's easy?
It was easy.
Well, I disagree that it's easy. It was easier. It's like if it was easy, none of us would have died.
I didn't die. I don't know what you mean. Never died. I'm like Jason. We never die. with the undying, the 2 undying.
Hey, the Undying's my name. You're just 0 deaths.
No, you die all the time. Don't know what you're up on with that.
It even says it on my No Man's Sky title.
Does it?
Oh no, that's saying the Immortal. Never mind.
Come on, choose which one you want. You can't have them all. That's annoying.
No rules that say that. Oh, I'm in bed, by the way, if any of you want to send.
Oh, okay. That's interesting information.
Is that an invite?
Ready to go to bed.
I need Jason's soundboard. Where's Jason's soundboard? Where is Jason anyway?
IRL.
Real life.
Okay. Just gonna say I need somebody else to die. I'll have to turn up all our volumes just so that we can compensate for Jason's loudness.
Yeah, it's going to be good that they're going to add these difficulty levels as well, that people can choose how hard they want to get it.
Well, I'm in bed already, Beebs, so anytime. Send around that grey dwarf. Yes, I would explore. I totally agree. There are so many things in No Man's Sky, like the kitchen stuff. I mean, you can make bits. You can make some. My Scottish Geck is amazing at making the kitchens and the detail and stuff in that.
Right.
And I have done some really pretty cool details in this farm that I'm building. If I may say so myself, I've kind of quite got back into the building in No Man's Sky. It's been really quite good fun making these bases. I've done something very different. I've got this a levitating base. And it looks awesome. It does look awesome, and it needs a little bit more work. I mean, they're kind of small bases because they're just the farm. You literally will portal to that thing to collect the gas and everything else. So you don't really go outside much of that room, but the rooms and that they do seem quite cool. So yeah, I've been thinking. Lurk away, Christy. Lurk away. Thank you very much for being here. But you did miss the quote, the fact that it's going to be harder.
Yeah, I think we can remove this center cross here now.
As it all falls down around Beeble's feet. Zane had to come and help me knock down my skull yesterday because I went all the way around it and I thought I'd taken out enough bits, but there was like a couple of tiny little bits that were still there that were hard. They weren't even near it. I mean, they weren't even close, but apparently they were close enough. So yeah, we destroyed it with a bit of brute force by Zane.
Opfer. Now my hammer broke.
Oh, never good when you've got a broken hammer, broken tool.
Yeah. Did I not upgrade this hammer to level
there you
3?
go, Christy. I'm in bed, people, whenever you're ready. It's because he was trying to make it harder. He's already got his right arm a bit more pumped from all that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I forget that.
All that action with his hoe.
Fix that. I just keep forgetting that.
I know, I completely agree with the old explorer, and hopefully we will find, we'll get some of those bits. There's loads of stuff like with cooking, like all of those recipes. They've spent all of that time doing everything. And sorry, be back in a sec. Yes, I did. I found a really cool crypt that wasn't particularly big, but it's had something like, I think I got 9 or 10 out of that one. And up until then, I'd been finding with like 1 or 3 or something like that. And then all of a sudden so I've actually got some left over now as well.
That's good.
But yeah, it was a really cool one. But it wasn't, there wasn't anything else. I didn't have any, I think I had a couple of hidden rooms, but they didn't have anything other than like sausages. Which is weird. Why have they got sausages in them?
They have sausages and they have these potions that you're like, oh, I don't need them anymore.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Kind of nice.
Like, why did they have this obsession with sausages?
Well,
or is that a rude question that we're not allowed to ask the vergers?
so what's your issue with sausages? Well, you know what I might do? If I can, I might just put mist lights in here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that we certainly get amply lots of, is wisps. I mean, I would have thought that would be something they'd make a lot more hard to get, but it didn't seem like that is the case.
Well, just imagine dying in the mistlands and not having any mist light and having a hard way to get it, so...
Yeah. There's other things that are equally as hard, though, aren't there?
There's going to be a lot of giggity for Zane today.
Now then. I've got to do your quote, as you haven't got it on. What is breaking my... Is that another frickin' grayling? I'm going to kick his little monkey ass.
Wait, how is this now closed off? What?
Yes, it's a bloody graining. No, it's a neck. A neck destroying my boat. They do a lot of damage, don't they?
If unchecked, yeah.
It's a freaking neck. Don't really want to use it. Oh, he's buggered off now. Swam across to the other side of the bloody river.
There's a yawl there. God damn it. Stay away.
Hey, you over there. Back around.
I like the fact that they've made the copper go green, as it would go green. That actually looks really nice. I'm gonna have to, that actually looks better than the copper does when it's when the
What's
stairs
up,
do.
y'all? Oh my god, guys! I got a rate.
Ah, no, yeah, I've had one of those. It was fairly brutal. Actually, well,
Is it only one
kind of
yawl?
was. It wasn't that bad. I can't
Yeah,
remember. if it
your
was one or
Jarl
two.
was at your base, wasn't it? Your main actual.
No, no. It was in my farm in the Misties.
Oh, I thought you said it was at your base. Ah, because I remember you panicking because they were coming for the pigs.
No,
No.
that did not happen. I remember panicking because they were coming after me. Poofs.
But are you saying there's gonna be continue coming yalls now, or what?
Yeah, for 2 minutes.
What the?
Enjoy.
It's alright, just shoot the nipples. It's fine.
Goodbye, y'all. Thank you.
Bye. See ya. Bye, y'all.
These aren't just any nipples. These are
If we kill the queen, we're done with these, no?
I don't know actually.
I can't
but we
kill
do
it,
get
it's a
some
little neck.
horrendous things in the meadows.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, to have those Jarls just pop up in the meadows. Hello.
I don't think Jarls do they?
No, no
Dunno.
yalls in the meadows, no. Only seekers, brood, and soldiers.
Oh, only
it soldiers?
seekers.
Soldiers
Seekers
or
in the
ticks?
meadows. Oof. Not looking forward to that. And they can fly as well. Damn it.
Uh-huh. Well, if you keep them away from your base, you should be okay, man.
I've got glass in all my bloody windows. Don't you worry about it, babe. Don't you worry about it. I'm not taking any chances. Right, that's the good foundations.
I might have gotten the advantage of being on an island, so there was nothing that could spawn on that side, only on this side. And the first thing they saw was the dock.
Were you sitting on it?
No, the other dock where they are still swimming around. So these. I might just. I mean, did they destroy? Let me go and check. Do I have my wood? I have wood. Do we have
It says
enough?
wood.
How much? Guys,
You know how you can run up the stone? You can't seem to run up the marble. I'm guessing it's just because it's smooth.
You can in some parts, but it is harder.
Just means I've got to build bloody steps. Hate these steps.
well, guys, I want to help you, but your ward is blocking me from fixing your.
Steps in Valheim are the equivalent of target sweep in No Man's Sky.
Steps are fine. What are you on about?
No, they jolt upwards, don't they? You jolt, 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 jolt. And you try and get on that top one, and then you jolt and then fall off the front.
Oh, ladders.
Ladders, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of ladders.
Well, guys, listen. I would help you. Yeah, of course I'm taller. I'm on the dock and you're in the water.
Beebs also ate his beans as a child. Unlike
Yeah,
you.
I wanted to help. I wanted to build a little ladder so you could go back into your house and your dock and just stand there. But no,
Nah.
you had to be This is
You
my dock
you
and
tell 'em,
nobody can
Beebs.
be
You
in my
tell
dock.
'em. You ungrateful little bastards. I'm trying to work out whether you're doing an impression of me or whether you're doing an impression of the Grogers.
Muppet. Oh, the Muppet.
Muppet?
Don't you know the
You're
Muppet?
calling me a Muppet?
Don't you know the Muppets, Gigi?
Yeah.
I used to have a boss that looked like him, that looked like that Muppet. He did not appreciate the impressions.
I can imagine, and I can imagine you also did them fairly frequently, and
Oh,
just out of earshot, but just slightly in earshot, so that you got a little bit of it, but didn't know who it was that was
always
doing
directly to him.
it. No, directly to his face.
Yeah, always. I'm not going to do it like slyly. He could then just screw me slyly because he's the boss, so he could just, you know, like, you've got all the crap jobs tonight. Awesome.
Beaker, yeah, that's the name.
I even asked him on my last day of work if he'd do the impression for me, and like he wouldn't. I was disappointed. I was like, come on.
You know that
it's our last
redundancy, Zane? You know that it wasn't actually voluntary. It was forced. He wrote the letter himself.
day. He was made redundant at the same time.
Oh. Yeah, that was because he wouldn't do the impression. Come on, you damn bit of stairs. Weather. I like the look of the green when the copper goes green in the weathering. That actually really looks nice. And the wood changes to the same colour as the rest of the. So there you go, Beebs. If you want to make your wood, your spiral staircase wood, the same colour as the old wooden flooring, then just let it weather,
go bad.
and then it will go down to the same colour as the actual old wood. So that's a one for the books there. Sounds like a beaker. Well, I can go and harvest that coal. Right. It's been 10 minutes. Try and get the most out of it, you see. Get 2 runs. Hey Johnny baby, how you doing?
Turn off the shake.
Hope you're good.
Definitely helps.
We're just doing a bit of
shaking
building.
while you're doing
We're trying to finish our little base. Well, not
I think I might
finish,
actually
but
leave
we're
this work
titivating the base because it's just such a cool word. At the moment, I'm just going to get some coal. I need the coal to make some copper, so I can actually then use the copper for building loads of cool things. But I've got loads of copper ore, but I've got to smelt the damn stuff. It's a pain in the ass. So if we go back here, go out the door. Did Beebs come behind me and shut the door, or did I actually remember to shut the door? Ah, you must have had you've got me trained then. You must have me trained now to shut doors. I think I am getting better at it. I just thought it was Gabby at home, but obviously I'm actually shutting the doors in real life now as well.
You're welcome, Gabby.
She'll just be complaining that she's cold. Because it's not like 45 degrees. She bought me this, because my office is out in, basically, an elaborately larger garden shed. So it's been blooming cold here. And she bought me this really nice, like fleece-lined hoodie. And it's like a furry, it's like a fur-lined hoodie. And it's so good that you'll put it on and within 10 minutes you want to take it off because you're so hot. So yeah, it was just a like she only bought it for like going out in the garden, but it's actually been brilliant for working in the office. Has it started warming up for you in Malta yet?
It's a little bit cooler now. We had hail yesterday.
Well,
For the rest of
I hope the hail didn't go over to Sicily, because otherwise the roof of our building will be totally buggered.
Well, we had like several earthquakes here, to be honest. So I'm not sure how much closer they were to Sicily or to Malta.
Well, I mean, there's a big fault line that goes all the way through, doesn't it? So hopefully they can stay out in the water. Just get some jacuzzi for the fishes. Ah, you're taking a break from work. Many meetings today, John? Because I know that you
Just
love
cleaning
meetings.
this foundation first.
You go from meeting to meeting.
Building on top.
All these important things. I mean, they probably are actually really important things, but thank you for popping in, say hi, and saying hi to everyone else. Very kind of you. And yes, John, old explorer, 402 planets. 402 planets.
So
Or,
then
I think he
have
actually
these.
deserves a medal from frickin' sure.
Missing.
I reckon if you get to 1,000 planets all scanned, I am actually going to write to HG and ask them to make you something. A little like some kind of a title in game or something, because that would be really easy for them to do. Just to add a title in game for all the ultimate flora scanner. That would be good. But you do, John. You always have meetings. That's what you tell
I'm not
me.
sure if I'm
I
going
say,
to
are you free later? I'm just popping by, and you always tell me that you've got a meeting and that you can't come to play. You'll easily get 500, but I think you should push the boat out and go for 1,000. Just do it in stages. 500, 750, 1,000. It's fine. Fine. 250 at a time. I'm sure you could do it. Although I suppose you're going to get bored of the same owl creatures. Third coal run. I was getting coal once from your coal portal run, Beebs, and I did the whole thing that Zane told me to do, which I stupidly didn't think of before, which was to go through and then make them all like explode or whatever, and then go back through again in 10 minutes. And 5 minutes. Well, I left it 10 minutes, but just to be on the safe side. And I came back through one, and I must have inadvertently not left. I must have either started at the beginning of the night, so I had activated everything in that swamp, and then I went back through just as the night was still night, and literally got smacked in the face by a wraith. He was just like waiting there. I came through the portal, and he was just like stoosh.
Yeah, I saw you passing by.
Yeah.
I thought he's coming back. This guy.
The bastard.
Confirmed. Wraiths are crocodiles.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna change color because you were red before?
Couldn't get enough coal in my pockets then. Go and drop it off. My grubby little paws. Oh, a certain trophy. I don't have one of them. 600 of them.
I was going to say.
They're very cool lights though. Quite enjoy them as lights.
I tried to use them to heat up my eggs, but it didn't work.
No, I mean they should give off heat, shouldn't they? Theoretically.
like, if I would put like these next to my eggs, would they? No, they don't.
I put them on the inside of my chimney upstairs so that it looks like the smoke and flames are still coming up the chimney from the other side. It works really well. It gives a good ambiance to the old thing.
Oh, Monge 2, Monge 2.
What I do instead is actually
Flying metal balls. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool to actually find something out of that many planets scanned that you haven't found before. That is really cool because
the other ones, if
the
you
one
check
I
the
like
builds,
is
they
the
will
ball
have
full of
that
eyeballs.
one halfway,
That one's
so
quite
they
cool.
have like a slab straight.
How
which
many
would be
different
nice
Sid
to
Murrays
have.
have we found though?
Just
Should have
to get
done
little bit
a.
more space in this build.
It'd have been quite cool if you'd documented
Now I have to
certain
use
stuff,
twice
but I
of
mean,
2 times these.
now it's too late. I mean, go on, go back, start again. Right?
everything
New
I have.
account, new character, start again, and be a Gek because of course you got to be
If
a
you guys
Gek,
want to go to bed, let me know. I can jump
and
back
catalogue
in.
them all this time. Yeah.
I can. I'm
No, I mean it's an amazing thing, but yeah, some serious CSD, yeah, definitely. You utter the word.
EG,
Usher
are you going to bed
the
or not?
words. Yeah, I'm just running back as we
Okay,
speak.
right.
I'll go to bed in the hub, so I think I've got some wood. So I need to light the old fire there.
Yeah, that's been a bit of abandoned place now for the moment.
It's alright, I've been tending to the bees, don't you worry.
Covered in bees.
Come on, bees! Alright, where's my wood? There's my wood.
She
Get
got
some
him in a
wood.
large shed, then she got him a fleece. I think she wants some space.
Don't be mean. Is that Christy?
No, TK.
Oh, TK.
I mean, something's definitely up because he doesn't need a large shed.
Don't worry, it isn't a large shed, it's only a small shed. Well, I can't afford to heat a large shed these days.
Temporary while she digs out the hobbit hole.
Come home and find all the locks have been changed. She's got me a camping toilet outside out the back door.
What's this massive circular door that seems to go underground? The hell? What does it say, Gek End?
And that could actually be quite a pun because my parents' house is called Witch End, as in WYCH, because they obviously have a garden centre and a growing nursery, and so there was loads of witch hazels, which is a type of hazel tree, and it's spelt WYCH, so witch hazel. So when they built the house, they thought because it was on this like coppice of witch hazels, they called it Witch End, which was quite interesting. It's a silly name. I mean, do you expect anything else from my parents? I mean, they called me Gek. I mean, for God's sakes.
And they purposefully ruined your liver so you'd be golden.
Exactly. No, that was just jaundice, I think.
Oh, yeah, that.
It's just premature. They couldn't afford the incubator. We're fine. We're fine. Let's just keep him golden. The boar loves me, it's fine. I need nothing more. Apparently I'm carrying too much. Well, tough titties. Well, the other
I
problem is...
also am over encumbered.
Oh, that's so irritating. Like, about a millimetre from the frickin' portal. I suppose it would help if I ate something. That could probably help with the old...
Eat your salad.
Oh, that's what I have. I've eaten my salad.
It's a good wee geek.
Experimental 2335 for scanning. That is pretty damn cool. I mean, it used to be the experimentals were better at scanning than damage, and the aliens were better at damage. I'm not sure that it makes a blindest bit of difference anymore. Just get good, cake. Yeah, I mean, adding a multi-tool for Name the Old Explorer with max level scanning as a tribute would be a lot
I mean,
harder
you
than just
started out,
adding a
all I heard
title.
was bum,
I
bum,
mean,
bum,
he
bum.
could have a title. Don't go saying that he can have things he can't have, otherwise he'll get dreaming. And then he'll get sad. He'll get sad that he can't have these things. And then poor old mean Sean. 1,373 hours main save. That's pretty damn good, considering you haven't had it that long. That's been pretty damn good. I know you've got over millions of nanites and billions of max billion units and stuff like that. But do you have the Golden Gek statue? Now that is the main question. Right. If you don't have the Golden Gek statue, I will happily come and give you one. Golden Gek statue.
All of the black marble.
Just to make that clip.
Black marble.
Badoo badoo.
Badoo, badoo.
Mana mana. You do that rather too well. Those late nights in Tesco are obviously spent well, I see.
What's the matter? I actually, in the same way that, like, Beebs and myself enjoy, like, long stone and wood chopping sessions or mining sessions. I used to really enjoy my previous job for the same reason, like, because, like, I didn't have to think to do it.
Yeah.
I was in a
Yeah.
supermarket. I even as a team leader, generally I'd just come up with a plan in 5 minutes at the start of the night. Then I'd just set everyone up, and then I'm just filling for the rest of the night. And
I can
got the
imagine
doors.
that must be actually quite therapeutic, especially for things that really nicely tessellate together. Because until some little fucker comes and tries to buy it, and you're like, no, don't touch my display. That's what I'd be like, anyway.
I wouldn't call it. We kind of had to work too quickly to enjoy the neatness. At the end of the night, you had to face, but you usually had like 20 minutes to face like 2 full aisles. So it's like, yeah.
I'd
But,
be rubbish at that job.
But the filling as a whole, it was just you were just on full automatic mode, like. So you didn't really think. You just did. Well, after like the first month of being there or something.
Don't think, boy, just do.
Who are our Bessie's still on the terrace? Oh, that Bess.
Is she an aunt by now?
No.
What to do? What to do? How do I make this look fancy pantsy with just some basic bits? Some Billy basics.
Fancy pantsy with some basic bits.
Yeah, basic bits. Billy basic bits. Can we do it? Yes, we can! Really, I want to do curved bits. I'd like some curved wood, please. That fits in between the curved frickin' pillars.
Never happy, easy beeps.
No. It's like, even if you could just have some more angles on the roof pieces, it means then you could actually make it curved better. Or if you could just get some scissors, so you could chop off those annoying little frilly end bits that stick out of the thatched roof corners. That would be nice. Oh my god, there's a trollfish. There's a trollfish. There's a trollfish in the slide of the water, and it's a level 3. A level 3 trollfish. Level 3 trollfish. I'm quite enjoying the fish wraps because they're a pretty good, like, food just for kind of general.
So yeah, that's not working.
No, the fish wraps work really well.
This is pretty pretty good as a size from a platform to work in. I can try to expand to the outside still.
Trollfish is one of
Could we?
these.
Yes, we could.
That is a trollfish. You can't really see it. I suppose I could throw it down actually.
No bloody workbench.
So this is
Because
a
they're always bloody
trollfish.
destroying it, the little bastards.
Throw it there, and then you can see. Well, that is a trollfish. Look how big that thing is. They're normally quite blue, but he doesn't seem very blue at the moment. So it's like, it's obviously got a big nose, like a troll. I'm guessing. That is a trollfish.
He was a bastard.
Take the portal.
80,000 quicksilver. That's insane. 80,000 quicksilver. Old Explorer said he's got all of the quicksilver items that are out, and he's got 80,000 quicksilver as well.
Bloody hell.
That is some quicksilver gathering there. He's also done 402 planets of full fauna. I mean, I think
Nice.
that he should really get his own title, like in-game title from Sean. Because that is pretty damn impressive.
See how much I can take.
Well, always take a good pounding, babes. What do you think the actual highest people have scanned so far in game?
I don't know. I would assume that probably there's gonna be the people in Galactic Hub.
Yeah, but even then, even if they're in Galactic Hub, they won't have done that many planets each, would they?
I don't
Not
know.
each, but there'll be some that have done more, for sure.
Hmm.
That's not saying anything about Old Explorer. That's just like there are some
Old Explorer's
fairly
saying your shit.
devoted slash excessive people in there.
You realise you are describing Old Explorer.
Hmm?
I was just being mean.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh. Can you not hear me or something, or am I cutting in and out?
No, I was building something when you said
Ah.
it. A specific time.
I think it's just Morty's not listening.
Yeah, I think probably just ignoring. That's,
Well, I mean that's the general move. But
yeah, it's all right. It's okay, guys.
what's all right?
Hey, guys.
Is this so mean to me? I'm not sure why I'm giving you a lisp now, but
I'm gonna need some bloody wood iron soon. Things are starting to go orange. Never good when they go orange.
I somehow am getting 2 snap points here right next to each other, and I have no idea how.
Yeah, I had that as well. It's sometimes a floor that you placed in the wall or something, or a wall or a floor that's...
That is a dark navy blue vehicle.
Yeah, I've no
I-
idea what's actually killing
I had the
me.
same issue when I had my floors on the bottom here to be able to stand underneath, and it snapped on that floor that was placed there.
People will probably be making Hogwarts, like some elaborate castle building.
So
I have the ability to 3D in my head, but I just haven't played the game enough or built enough to know what is going to look awesomely cool and what isn't. So I'm just going with putting things together as I go along and see what happens. The bit I don't like in this game is the grind of having to frickin' do all the same stuff, like making your frickin' copper, and for then you make a load of copper and it does one at a time, and then to build one piece you need like 6 copper. It's like, what? But I want to build 20 of that. Now that means I've got to go and mine shitloads of stuff. And that is a little bit irritating, but it's part of the game. I get it.
How much
Yeah.
is that in height?
I know, John, what you mean.
Ooh,
Some of those
totally.
people is it brings OCD to a new level, really, doesn't it?
To be honest, it should be better if I actually make the circle on the same height as that circle. Or at least possible to...
Now I've put this spiral staircase in, I don't think I actually like it. After all that.
I think I don't like it.
No, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's ugly.
It's coming out. Do, do, ba-la-la, do.
Putting the spiral staircase in the center of a build is always a little bit of a challenge as well then too.
Well, I mean, it's not that. It's just I don't think it looks very nice. It's just a bit odd. Like, it's just kind of like it doesn't fit with anything else. In my opinion, anyway. Obviously, my opinion is just my opinion, but it's hence the reason it's called my opinion. But
I'm too sexy.
Can you make a swinging wood bridge to the dock? A swinging? No, you cannot. There's not a lot of what you call it, dynamics. At least not self-creatable dynamics.
you made a swinging boat, though, Beebs.
I know.
It was a right slag, that boat was.
Now then.
All over town.
Thanks, eh?
Got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Merrily minute.
Be nice to have some steps that were like half the width as well. I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to put a bloody spiral staircase in. Absolute arse. That's what it is. Boom, ba-dum. I know, if all else fails, make a cart. Well, I can't make a cart with three frickin' nails, can I? You need 10, don't you? 10 nails for a cart? Am I right in thinking?
Maybe.
Yeah.
10 nails, 20 wood, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got wood. What am I doing, you silly fool? I've nearly run out of wood. Like, you run out of wood.
By building with wood.
I've got a little bit of wood left if you need some.
A little bit of wood. Wow.
Absolute filth.
He saw me, Zane. Carrying too much. Am I really? Am I really?
Apparently.
Now, oh my god, that bloody grayling or something is attacking my boat again. I have to have serious words.
He's attacking your boat.
I just can't believe how much damage they do, just on their own. Like, he's literally like paddling. No, it's a bloody neck. And then he just swims away. It's like hee 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 hee. Makes a little chuckle and swims. Right, well he's dead now, so therefore he can't do that again. Serves him right.
He's only having a laugh.
He freaking destroyed my boat. It's a big boat as well.
No, you're the evil one here.
Maybe it's not a big boat. It's just maybe I'm small.
Poor Nick was just enjoying his life.
He was. He was
What
enjoying
it
his
done to me,
life.
love.
And
What it
then-
done to me.
And then that was it. Done.
And his name was Nakila.
I mean, it's sunny and daylight now, Old Explorer. I mean, I get your point there. This game does have, and it'll always go horrible when you want to do something. I mean, it's actually been quite nice whilst I've been building, which is an actual surprise. The next patch that's coming to this game is going to stop the fish from jumping out of the water,
building
which
the
would be
circle, so
bloody
it's on the
brilliant for
same
this
height as that
frickin'
circle, so it's
pond.
going to be easy to
I'd like to be able to
connect
fill it
to
up though. That would be quite useful.
It's getting
Like a
dark
water
again.
feature.
Unbelievable.
But you do have to keep sleeping at night.
I wonder if
You
anyone-
can
is
get
there
a
anyone
ward,
in
actually. You can get a
either of the
ward.
two chats who has heard of Spirit Box. If so, you win a cookie.
Spirit box, is that like a hot box?
No, it's a metal band.
No then. John might. John, have you heard of Spirit box?
John does.
John wins a cookie then.
Yes, he is. They're an awesome Canadian sort of alternative metal.
Ah, well then Old Explorer should have heard of them because he's a Canadian.
Yeah, they probably met at the meeting.
Ah, probably, yeah. The annual meeting of all the Canadians.
Yeah, it's where like 50% of the world's maple syrup reserves ends up.
Oh, I've got visions now.
Who bought the moose, eh?
You want to buy the moose?
Who thought it'd be a good idea to bring it? I amuse myself.
You do realise our sub counts have just gone down by now.
Won't get mood about it, eh?
They just all gone to Beebs because we hasn't said anything nasty yet.
I'm Canadian friendly.
Canadian friendly. Oh, we're all Canadian friendly. You can't be un-Canadian friendly, really. I mean, that would be very difficult to be un-Canadian friendly. Because even if you try and be horrible, they'll still be nice back to you. So... John, have you heard of the band Spirit Box?
Isn't DG Canadian and Possess?
Yes, I think they are. Actually, no, are they? Yeah, I think that
DG
they are
is.
near the board. Yeah, they are near. Yeah, I think they are actually. Yeah.
I think they're.
I'm very sure Pez is.
Yeah.
I thought I guessed correctly then. You apparently win a cookie from Zane, John, because he was just asking if anybody had heard of this band.
Oh, nice! Tyler in Beeb's chat. Hell's yeah. Just listen to Holy Roller. Nice one. Holy Roller's one of the songs.
Yeah, John says he's been
Yeah.
listening to them for 5 years now. So
Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, I only got into them last download because a friend of mine convinced me to pop with into them before a different band. They were amazing. Oop. So yeah, the R1 Schleich.
Yeah.
My run is back to 77, just 3 more, and it's like I didn't die.
I'm gonna delete this beam because
77.
normally it should be okay.
77. 77.
What's yours at GG?
Oh, I think 79.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to bed. Give me a second.
I'm just loading my coal, and then I will be going to bed. I need to smelt this frickin' copper if it's the last thing I do. Right. Coal's all in, copper's all in, and we are off to Bedfordshire.
In the meantime, let me just check what are my skills.
Very cool. I will have to have a look at them up and have a listen. I will tell Zane. Zane, apparently the band are in studio now.
As in on a new album?
I'm guessing so. John says they're in studio now. Tell Zane, Gek.
Or does that mean they are streaming in the studio?
I'll ask.
Good man.
Zane says, are they in the studio recording a new album, or are they streaming in the studio now? He wants clarification. You know what he's like with specifics.
Definitely one of the few bands I'm really excited to hear. what
Recording a new
everyone can
album.
do to come out.
Amazing. Fantastic. Recording a new
Rotoscope
album.
is amazing. Awesome.
He says awesome, John.
You probably
If
hear
you didn't
that.
hear him, yeah. Are you not on speaking terms or something, Zane?
John just doesn't do Twitch, I don't think. But no, he does sometimes. I think it's just because he's at work, so...
Yeah, he comes to every one of my
Oh
albums.
yeah, no, he does. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm just not streaming currently.
Ah, that's why. That would probably be why then, Zane. I just kind of automatically presume that you're streaming it, even though you told me that you aren't. Kind of.
Yeah, I will next week for the Queen.
Oh yeah, putting it all out for the Queen then.
We should have like... I should check if I can get what is it, Licked, and just get a song from Queen playing during the stream.
Yeah, I
Get the
definitely want to
license.
take advantage of Licked at some point.
Yeah, and just get a Queen song during the stream.
What we ought to do though is we should definitely make a red carpet for the Queen,
Oh yeah,
because we've got the
get
Duke,
some jute.
so we can lay out the red carpet. She can feel all privileged and all before she unmercifully kills us and rips our spines out of our corpses whilst we're still living and walking around.
It's gonna be
Specifically, our aim is this.
another one bites the dust.
As soon as Jason enters, we'll start playing that.
I think that I will probably die on a bump. The first boom of the song. And a boom, 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 boom. Nah, he's dead. He's already dead.
Boom,
The
boom,
dust
boom,
has
boom,
already
boom.
come up. Don't worry about him, guys. Just leave him there in that pool of unspinely mess.
Blood and urine.
Blood and urine. Just blood and urine. Maybe a bit of poop. You never know. Never know your luck.
Well, according to South Park, you'll definitely poop.
Definitely poop.
As shown when chef. Hey, Jude.
I've never witnessed
Another
having my
one's gone,
spine
another
ripped out
one's
of my
gone,
anus.
Another
So.
one bites the dust. I think it's gonna be something like that, to be honest. We should definitely put our beds near that Queen, because believe me, I'm gonna need it.
It would be quite nice to enter like building mode, wouldn't it? Where you don't have like you've got an unlimited weight.
Yeah,
So you
but
could
how
just-
many people would then, put their building mode on to bring stuff to their ship?
Yeah, but if you could only do it when you're actually in the build menu. So you've got to actually be in the build menu with something selected
Yeah, but
to
you
do.
can just put the build menu to get
Yeah,
to ship.
I'm just gonna leave my hammer on me while I'm walking with my way to the boat.
Well, maybe if it wasn't the hammer thing, right? I don't know. There'd be something that
Oh, yeah.
you'd have to be in a
can-
particular
I can still walk with my menu open and bring my stuff.
Okay,
over.
okay. So you've got to build, like the wisp torch. You've got to build one of them or something like that around where you're building, and it only works when you're in the vicinity of that thing that you've built. Well, that would be fine. So it's kind of like a ward, but for building.
I got a lot of excuses already to tell you
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
sure
could
you
do.
have.
Hey, Hasir, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome to the B-side.
Now that's not very nice, is it, John Paul?
I just run out of friggin' stern so quickly. Always running out of stern.
I think he's naked, to
When
be
they're
honest. I
talking
think
about
he's just got no
fixing the
pants
snap
on.
points, I'm assuming that
He's
they are
just,
also talking about
just
the fact
letting it
that
all
this
hang
thing
out.
doesn't
That's why
snap
he's
in the
not on
center of
stream.
your building
He hasn't done
blocks.
his washing for the week.
Yeah, that's specifically one of the things, isn't
The
it?
Queen is the new boss, Old Explorer.
So-
So next week we will be doing
I think
her, pardon the expression.
you can fix it
She
with
will
the
probably
door.
be doing us actually, and she's the new boss of the Mistlands. So We have raced through them rather quickly, considering this is like stream number 6 for me. They've done 7 on 7 weeks. I missed 1 week, she will be interesting because Mistlands is tough anyway. I ought to really build some of the Mistland stuff, which would probably be a good idea for next week. So that's going to be fun. But yeah. Zane, we've come to the conclusion that the reason you're not streaming and the reason we can't see you is because it was washing day and you haven't done your washing and you haven't got any pants left. So
Only
you're
pants onto stream.
Oh, well. There you go, guys.
Streaming does not require pants, my goodness. Crazy.
I have pants on. The office
If
would
you
be a
don't need
little
to.
chilly, otherwise. It'd be chilly on me. Whatever, yeah.
There's so much snap points here that this thing is just confused on what I was trying to do.
Are you going into a meeting, John? Are you going into a meeting? Cheers, John. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Ask Christy, Older Explorer. See if she wears wear pants. I don't think she does wear pants, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, you know what we could do is probably if I put...
It's a dangerous sport, that thinking. Wouldn't catch me doing that.
How much wisp lights do I have left on that?
Apparently I'm not in the right position. I don't know what position it wants me to be in. I'm not in the right one. There's a bit of jiggery pokery going on around there, isn't there? Black Forge. I've got the cores. I've got them. They're up. No, I don't.
I had to laugh at your depredations on the surroundings at your resource mine. By the way, this is my other resource mine. This is the one on Beyla's Rests here. This is not the same one. This is the the one on Beyla's Rest. So I have one on Ravenheim and I have one on Beyla's Rest. And if you can see, now we have a little bit less fog or mist, whatever. I've been doing some tubing here as well.
In case you missed it.
From here to the sea.
Oh, freaking eat your salad, Zane.
So all
Yeah,
this
go on, Zane,
has
eat
been
your
chopped
salad.
already. With wee.
Beebs has been chopping away, if you didn't already know. It's been chop, chopping. Chop a little tree for me. Chopping.
I don't know how many wisp lights I have left. 6.
Only 6?
Oh, look at that. It's night. Is it night?
No.
Well, I have
No,
a whole
it's
bunch
just,
of wisps. Is it because it's dark? Because of the rain?
Wisps are there?
Yeah. The wisps are
What?
coming. The wisps are coming.
Maybe it's coming in tonight.
I don't know. Another one.
Yeah, I see, wisps. That's cool. Didn't know they come at friggin'...
So it might be just because it's dark and raining.
Yeah. Cute. Also, I have a piece of crystal on my roof. That's concerning. I have no idea where that came from.
It's probably from when you've had that machine.
Broken a lantern, maybe. What's that?
Or that
How do you know
machine.
for a lantern?
Did you have the machine going?
What machine?
You know the stuff that produces the little green orbs.
Well, not anywhere near here. Plus, it's. But the point is, what did it come from? I've no. There was.
Oh.
I can't think of it. Like there was literally a stack of 9 crystal there. Like where in that did that possibly come from?
If it's like underneath a lot of wood, then it breaks and it can travel through the whole structure upwards until it's
It is
free.
a mystery.
There's no. Well, there's. Yeah, there's nowhere it could have come from. There's no good. The only thing I can possibly think of, the most likely, is that Jason is messing with me.
Wouldn't surprise us.
That is possible. Always possible. He'll just go, no, I didn't put that there.
Yeah, you didn't die. You've never died either, have you? No.
I don't know what
doesn't
you're
die.
talking about.
Jason doesn't die. I don't know what you're on about. He's Jason the Undying. You just stole his name.
Jason, did you leave crystal on my roof? No. There was crystal on my roof. Really? I don't know what you're talking about.
I say yes. Will you give it to me?
I got 17 rifts
Flatlands.
already.
Or the boring lands. Hopefully he's going to replant some trees. I don't think he's actually building
Flexing
there.
on wisps now, bloody hell.
Because
Might
that
have to
area I
kill the
think
other
he's
bit
just
more so
used
we can get
to
more of
cut
these.
everything down. I'll ask him.
Because I think we could do something nice with these towers.
Beebs, are you building on the area that you destroyed? Like, chopped all the trees down? Or is
No,
that
no.
area just staying...
No, I'm not building there, no. That's like a... You know, the place that I said, I'm not going to be here, so let's just chop it all.
Cool.
Chop it all!
Chop it all, chop it all.
I don't want this anymore.
Chop it all.
Let's get some crystal. We have enough crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 250, 285 crystal.
I think you got enough then. Something tells me. Ooh, the little bugger. The little barstool. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm trying to build from the wrong frickin' thing. That's what it is.
Ship on apple up a tree.
Jason likes that song. It's the pineapple.
It's not gonna work like this now.
Aha! Helps if you mend some of the floors if you're trying to get them to actually fit together properly. You damn fool! You damn fool!
That boy's a damn
The
fool.
damn fool! Oh, that is the best I can get around the spiral staircase and still get down it. With the little squares that we have to play with. At least it's a little bit more in line with everything. And you can still...
I want to splice that can hang on the wall.
I want, don't get. Richard Head, welcome. Hope you're good. I know we make bases big enough to house 50 people, and there's only one of you. I know, but I am gonna bring in a village just in case we get some little friends coming by. But there is 4 of us on the server, so I mean, technically we should have the places big enough if we want to go and stay over, like have a sleepover or something. Then that would be then we'd have to have the big enough. I mean, I've got to build them some beds. Also, I mean, we've got our land. Like, we can be spacious. We are like a Viking. Vikings have needs, you know. Yeah, this is a little bit over the top. I mean, to be fair, I do like things being neat and tidy. So this one is the smallest little building. And I mean, he's quite nice and neat, quite nice, quite good. I've got my stash up there of gold and stuff, it's just that the others can't find it, you see. And then of my old clothes, because I haven't actually built the armor stands yet.
That would be nice.
Obviously, the storage, like, this is partly Zane's fault, because he did a list and was like 100% certain that he had got everything there, completely 100% everything there, and no, he missed out loads of things. So I'm having to double up on some of these boxes, but otherwise the actual storage is pretty useful. And then as we go into here,
yeah, that was the plan.
we've
I
got
just
all
will
of
have
the
to
food
figure
storage
out,
as well, so
I
that's
might have to
pretty
break
good.
that ring again
This oven
afterwards, we'll see.
just goes out so
Once
quickly.
I'm done with the
So does this
outside,
freaking cold.
do this
I mean,
here.
I
I'll
like my
probably
tap.
break this inner
Tap
ring,
and my sink is my
put
favourite
the
part, to
wisp
be
lights
fair.
in the locations where I want them, and then close off again.
I've
so
got to
there's
do
like
in
wisp
here.
light in the triangles.
I've got to do some. I
I was
quite
just
like
hoping
this.
if I
This
could
is
like put
my
light
sea
here,
view.
and then kind of light up the
Sea
whole
view out into the old. So you can sit at your dining room
ring. I
table.
don't think one is
Haven't
going to do
finished
the
it yet.
trick.
Sit at your dining room table and look out at the lovely sea view. So I've got to put some glass in that window. But everything takes forever. So this is going to be like my mage tower. Or the magic. So it's going to be a portals downstairs. And then we'll go upstairs to our magic within. So we'll have this bit. So I'm going to have to think of a way of trying to... I suppose I could actually... I'd have to take
No,
this
it
off.
doesn't.
Because there's going to be 2 fires in the base there to keep the whole place warm. So I'll take this out like this now. Because then at least we've got... It's kind of... It looks good enough. I mean, I'm not very happy with the fact that we've got this lovely spiral staircase and it doesn't fit to anything. That is rather irritating, but yeah.
I think this is going to be challenging to get that.
that could be right.
Structure.
Beebs, Old Explorer says if we all stay in the same place one evening, Jason will shave me and Beeble, and we'll wake up all clean shaved and no beards.
What?
I'm guessing it's like a comedy thing, isn't it? Jason will just shave our heads or something whilst we're asleep if we let him stay at our house.
Maybe just jealous.
Dang it, I broke my dang hammer again.
And don't break your hammer.
Too late, buddy. It's gone.
Okay, that actually looks okay. I think I can build a octahexagonal. That's a new word, that is, for the type of shape that I've built.
Hexadecagon.
Hexagonal. There you go.
That's the one.
It's the technical term, anyway.
Uh-huh.
I need bloody wood iron. There's always something, isn't there? Always something.
I must consult the hexadecagon. Kill all humans. I must kill all humans.
It got the dodecahedron and my brain just exploded, or imploded, so I just gave up then. It's the nice swirly one.
Oh, decadoodles.
One with the nice patterns. Oh, I have actually enough iron to build wood iron. Timmy! Timmy!
Well, I said Pwitty, not Timmy, but...
I just thought I'd go with the South Park reference.
Which one's more offensive? Ah, that one.
It's alright, you're not streaming. Right, I'm going to have to be careful here because otherwise I'm going to run into the fire if I do that. I don't really fancy doing that. That's probably not too good for my health. Right, I need to put some wood iron in. I don't really want to see it, that's the problem, but like, you don't really have much of a choice. You can't push it inside things, can you? Giggity. You need a bloody forge. You always need something.
Bloody forge.
Bloody forge. Like, surely you wouldn't actually need the forge. Like, you'd make the wood iron, you'd make the iron before, and then take it to the area, wouldn't you? Unless you're
I forgot how I did this here now.
a damn Viking.
Did I snap this on the core wood?
Sea view, voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Looks like it.
Well, the plan was to do a bit of trying to push. Matt's gaming channel has got a really good video of how you build underwater, or how you get the character or the game to think that you're like you can go down using a boat. So I was going to try and do that, but I have failed miserably. It seems. I didn't need that. It's 475. Still 475. You're going to have to chop some bloody wood soon, and I really don't want to be chopping wood on the stream. Right, we're going to have to build off. We'll build it there, because that will be totally out the way. And I bet you we don't have a frickin'... Oh, for God's sakes, I needed 4 coal for the forge.
Oh.
Yeah,
I kind of
Need that 4 coal for the forge.
Yeah, I could sleep. I have like
Sleep for wimps!
and for the productive.
I forgot how I did the first pillar there. Need
That's
some
quite
light.
In Beeble's chat, GG's expectations of realism are cute in a game with portals.
Well, I try. Don't you have portals? I have a portal in my office. I step into it and I go to Narnia. I don't know about you.
I'm hoping that isn't the second time tonight I've just had me vitamin D and omega-3s. I think it is.
Richard Head just said, just imagine Jason shaving Zane's beard off in his sleep.
I wonder what revenge I'd have to think of for that.
I just had something talk to me, but I've got no fish or anything displayed on the wall. Oh, I have. I've got the blooming... You come to gloat. That's what it says. It's the bone mush, not the bone mush. The big skull trophy from Yagaluth. You know that boss, Yagaluth?
Who?
It's a really cool boss. You should try and...
fought Yagalut.
Yeah.
Not you as well, Beebs. I thought you, I thought you understood how to say
He's
things
never been on your
properly.
side with that.
These damn foreigners can't even speak properly.
This is where, for like a perfect, just silent revenge, GG just mysteriously gets kicked off the server.
I mean, I've been quite surprised that I'm still here, to be fair.
I don't mean permanently, just like, oh, I've been disconnected. Yeah. Ooh, oh no. Try
Oh,
logging
I
in
was
again, you'll
meaning
be fine.
permanently. I thought that was good. Banned, blocked. You name it, he done it.
It's weird, no? I have no idea how I did this now. It seems like I kind of was in a...
You were probably in a woodcutting trance. You were.
He's a lumberjack and he's a rookie. Chop all day, chop chop yay. Shoo-ba-doo.
I can't remember the rest of that song, but I know it was quite offensive. So I'm surprised I can't remember it really, because I'm pretty good at the old offensive.
Really? I had no idea it was an offensive song. Oh no, you're offensive. Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose. It just kind of happens.
You're offensive in the same way that days are bright.
It's not very nice.
It's all natural, baby.
Nothing natural about them puppies. How can I do this? Can I get this stone to work? I don't think it's going to. It's going to do what I want it to do. Because that would be good. Cool. It's not going to stay there, is it? Nope. Nope. The damn thingy.
Foundations take always a lot of work, especially if you're building on like these really weird accessible spots.
Not you, Beebs.
Mm-hmm.
Just bum in general. Don't you start falling down. You've got bloody wood iron there. You will stay there and you will like it. Missing requirement? Don't know what you mean. There's another gripe I have, right? The marble corners are lovely and they have that nice carved piece. But then if you want to make a wider like arch, the only block you've got is that small block and that doesn't have the carved indent in it, so it looks shit.
I don't think it's too bad.
Doesn't look as good as if you could have a carved indent, though, does it? Why don't I make a porch like that spot on your base for the wood gates that cannot get to your boat? Well, the idea is that we'll pop over to Zane's base, and I'll show you what I'm going to try and do. So this whole area here on this corner, we're going to take a building on this corner here. It'll be kind of like a round turret here that will then go all the way across to the other side, and then there'll be another turret that mirrors it on that side. Because I want to try and incorporate then this will be a protected dock from the sea, and then you'll be able to go up the spiral staircase in the centre of that to then get across the top, which then you'll obviously be able to fire out and protect your ocean as well. And then we'll have a fairly nicely enclosed dock here. The only problem with that is that we'll still have to find some way of being able to lock in the boat. But I think I can probably I'll probably then build out from this and build something that we can then dock the boats into. So then you can have them as the like that. So then you can. I mean, I'm never going to be able to stop the wildlife, unfortunately, because that will just carry on respawning. Even if we built an enclosed thing, they could still technically spawn. I mean, I could stick a workbench over there to stop them spawning, but it just would spoil it a little bit. But
I might still
got to keep me on the toes. That's all. Got to keep me on the toes.
What I just didn't realise is that
well, you can fish. You can fish. That's the thing, Old Explorer. I'll show you a bit of fishing. I'll grab my grab my rod and tackle.
You know,
it's not in there.
Because there is no more angle in between these, so I cannot connect it with a straight piece.
Are there? Oh, there we are. Right, so we've got this bait and this bait. So far I've only got 2 different types of bait. So we're going to go down to this area here. The best area that I found is actually along... Oh, there's a pike there. Is that actually down along here? Is a damn good area for fishing. So we will... there is no fish there at the moment. That's kind of annoying. Although, I mean, we will show you some fishing anyway. We might catch a bite, you know, as they say, the lingo of the land. So we'll grab that. We'll grab that bait there. Stick some bait on there. Do. And we'll see what we can get. 24 meters. Is anything taking? My fishing skill isn't amazing. Oh, I can see a little fishy. Is he going to take my bait?
Age of Empires, yep.
You need a lot of stamina for fishing. That's the one thing I have noticed. There we go. Right, we got him. He's attached. Can we get him? He's a big bugger. He's a big bugger, but we might get him. We might get him. And we got a frickin' tuna. We got a tuna, guys. I just caught a tuna with normal bait.
Enjoy it while it lasts, because
But a tuna with normal bait. I didn't even know I had tuna near my base. The chicken of the sea, and it's a quality 1, but that's all right. But still, tuna. You can eat tuna. IRL there, not right.
Next on GG's random facts of the day.
I'm allergic to fish, but I can eat tuna. No, I don't think I can eat perch. Definitely can't eat trollfish. Pufferfish, I could probably do pufferfish. No.
Why not try?
yeah, from the update drops, we won't have the tuna anymore in the.
It is shaped like a
the
tuna.
rivers.
They've done pretty good on the fish.
Deep sea fish looking for
It's usually a
ocean
lot
fish.
harder than that. I just fluked that one, and normally you'd never catch tuna just off my base. Tuna steaks are great, yeah. It's the only fish I can eat. I can't eat white fish. Just I like it. It just makes me really sick. But yeah, there are some jumping fish. Unfortunately, in the next update, they are only making the fish jump in the ocean, but they don't jump when you've caught them, because you can catch them and release, so you can catch them and they'll swim away again. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I've put them. Pufferfish have poison. They do actually have poison in the game as well, and you can. I will be using those. We get an attack from bats that we found in the caves, and a way of protecting yourself from the bats is actually to mount pufferfish around the base, and so that would be something that I will do. We won't. I won't embarrass myself anymore and try and do any more of the fishing, because I'm really quite bad at it. I'll just check my stats, because my stats are freaking awful. My skills. Look at that. 50. 50 is my highest one. Pickaxes and run. Zane, I've actually got 2 skills up to 50.
Yeah, good ones.
Pickaxes and running. Jump is a close third at 42. And then we go down to bows. Oh no, swords at 30 and then bows at 29.
Useful skills.
Fishing is 9. It was at 10, but obviously I died. Fists is still at 2, so I'm good at fisting. Always good there. Good to have that skill. You never know when you're going to need it. How many iron is it per 1 wood iron? Is it 2?
1 iron, I think.
Oh, it is actually 1.
Wood.
Ah, it's 2 wood, right? Yeah, makes sense. Right. Push, bash, bosh. Need stone now. Right. Wood, iron, and stone. It's the scaffolding that does me head in.
Yeah, fruit. I tell you what, it does me fruiting. Din din the din.
Just take the quick way around, go out the window. Right, we need to knock this out. Bang that one out. It'd be quite nice to have the 1 meter. Or is it 2 meter? What's the smallest ones? Is it 2 meter or 1 meter?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It'd be quite nice to have 1 meter wood iron.
Yeah. I'd rather have longer, but
Yeah, but you can understand why you can't have longer, but to have...
you just use half an iron.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Any old iron? I need to go and bloody cut some trees. Run out of bloody wood.
Might be easy to find normal wood.
Nah, much prefer bloody wood. Gives a much better.
I'll remember that when Bloody Wood are playing next. Yes, that is a metal band.
I'd imagine there isn't any name that doesn't have the kind of like that kind of gore, blood, something, and that isn't a metal band, is it?
Well, Bloody Wood is it's a play on words with Bollywood because they're a Bollywood metal band.
A Bollywood metal band. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know whether I can think of anything worse. I think that the only thing that I could think of that's worse
Oh,
is
here comes more offence.
is
Grandpa's about to annoy a race.
Is K-pop.
Oh well, I suppose that yeah, come in.
There you go. I have annoyed a race. There you go. You can be happy. K-pop is. I mean, K-pop's annoying because it's annoyingly catchy. And yeah,
What?
I'm just imitating a granddad.
Oh yeah. The war's over.
are you into the K-pop too, then, Beebs?
No, to be honest, I'm more of a, old-fashioned guy,
So, yeah, I'm the same. I prefer like proper music, like people who could actually sing and play their instruments,
Actually, I recently heard baby metal, which was actually not bad.
No,
Love
baby metal are actually alright, to be fair.
Ah, here we go. See, bridging genres.
Yeah, but that's different than K-pop. I mean,
Of
I
course
have
it
to
is.
Draw a line somewhere.
It's a different genre.
It's actually a mix between metal and K-pop, no? That?
Well, J-pop. It's Japanese. It's specifically like Japanese idol
Okay,
music. But yeah, like they call it kawaii metal, whereas K-pop is Korean. It's well, there are differences.
Mm.
But yeah, I've seen Babe Metal a number of times live, and they are fantastic.
Are they all really small though? Because that would completely destroy it for me if they weren't.
Well, I mean, it's been over 10 years, so
I suppose
like
they're
when they
not going to
started, 2 of them were 11, and the other one was 15.
be. That's good.
Now
then.
they're all in their 20s.
Yeah, well, I mean that's fine as long as they've got their, as long as they were actually small and it wasn't just like they gave themselves that name to be cool, but actually. Oh, I need more wood because otherwise I can't get up somewhere.
Really, Rob Zombie's a fan of Babe Metal. Well, that makes sense.
Right.
Sorry, Diane Fletcher. Sorry, I completely got carried away then with my building. Welcome. Hope you're good. I've come to investigating who's playing on the streams. Yes, it's myself, Golden Gek, Zane's World. He's not streaming today, but he normally is. Jason Plays, who is not here this week either. Hence the reason me and Beeps are just doing some basic building, just doing our base. We're not doing any boss fighting or anything this week because Jason couldn't make it. So. He couldn't make it, so we wouldn't do anything fancy. Apart from when I couldn't make it, they went and investigating the caves. But okay, I'll let them off. And Beeble, of course, Beeblebum.
It's a good thing I got all of Marvel.
Yeah, it's not K-pop, it's K-poop. I completely agree with that. K-poop. Yeah, I know. It's so annoyingly catchy, though, isn't it? And it is. They're very good performers, but it is annoying. It really is annoying. I can't believe that like Zane would actually go to a concert, like the whole thing of K-pop. I can imagine he would be the only one there with a beard. Apart from the dads who've had to take their daughters there. Or sons. Yeah, it was a good comment, Dan. It was a very good comment there. Zane, Diana Fletcher in the chat says it's not K-pop, it's K-poop. I completely agree. Oh, sorry,
Everyone
sorry,
is
K
welcome
poop,
to their
not K poop. No, apparently her daughter plays it all the time on Roblox, and that's all she hears, and so that's why I think she's a little bit sick of it, which I can understand. If I had a child that was playing something that was consistently awful, I would probably disown them as well.
Consistently awful.
I mostly listen to metal, so like I'm kind of immune to people crapping on the music I listen to. So meh.
No, I like a lot of the music you just do. I actually do. We do share very similar tastes in certain stuff, and then you go off on a weird tangent into things that like I just didn't expect.
I don't think I'm gonna get that in there, though.
Giggity. I never think that, Beebs, but I always manage it in the end.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the stone is in the way to get my snap point.
Oh, you're talking about building.
What else? Make a t-shirt that has missing requirements on it.
Yeah.
I just got another idea for the t-shirt not today, but like 2 days ago that I need to make as well.
I've got loads of ideas for t-shirts. I just haven't actually got around to doing that yet. Also, I need to be able to draw, and that is one big downfall that I've got at the minute. My sister can draw pretty well, and she was going to do a load of stuff for me, but then she went and had a bloody baby. How bloody inconsiderate was that?
And that was probably made with bloody wood.
I mean, it's not a straw baby. It's a real one.
Come on.
I'm not sure whether this is actually going to work. I'm getting a lot of... Oh no, that's green. That's good, that's green. But interestingly, the one that's on the ironwood is orange. It's a light orange.
Because up for sleeping in a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
I
do.
can get down from my Tower of Doom. This looks very cool, but it's just... There's no way of connecting some of the parts. I think they must be just missing parts they haven't added back in. They haven't added in yet, because there's some things that you just can't join.
Well, the cylinder and the half, the cylinder and the circle are definitely need to fix the snaps. I think that is going to be happening with the update.
In bed, by the way, for one of you guys.
Yep.
I was just lighting the fire, so then I had to go downstairs to go back upstairs again. First world problems here. Honestly, Old Explorer, getting a t-shirt from us here in the UK would be absolutely frickin' impossible. Thankfully, that's where we can use companies like Teespring, because if you order it from there, it ships it from a location near you, so you'll actually get it within a few days of ordering it, because it will be from a US or a Canadian merchant outlet that they outsource to. It's pretty clever the way they've done that, because it just means that then anyone can sell like their merch anywhere in the world, and it will just outsource it to the local branch of wherever they're going to, which works really quite well. We're waiting for updates in 2 places. Yeah, we are. We're waiting for updates in this, updates in No Man's Sky. The No Man's Sky updates are slightly more pressing because we just need something. You can be the judge for testing t-shirts. Cool. I mean, I built a website or half built the website. I mean, it's one of the things I can actually do is build websites. I just don't have I didn't have the time IRL to actually finish it, and so I got goldenget.com.
Nope,
I mean,
that's the wrong one.
how good is that? And funnily enough, no one else wanted it. But I was going to put the site together and put all the videos on it and merch and stuff like that, and I just never got around to finishing it. So it's like half done.
So
It's live, but it's just half done. 12-year-old. So you're halfway there with a 12-year-old. You can nearly get rid of them, but then I suppose if she, depending on how autistic she is, just if she functions well enough with other people and stuff like that. But yeah, you're doing well to keep them happy at that age, but being autistic may be easier or maybe harder. I suppose it depends on what way that it goes. I know my little cousin. He's 16 now, and he's got severe Asperger's, and he's just so clever, like ridiculously clever. But he finds it so difficult to socialise, and you'll get hello, hi. He's very polite and very nice, but isn't comfortable around people. Doesn't really want to be around people. He'd just prefer being off doing his own thing. I mean, which is fine, but it's just it's hard because you don't want him to miss out. But at the same time, if he's really happy, like he's happy, like even if he wants something, he'll just say it, say what he wants, and it's kind of like really quite easy. He's incredibly literal, but great. I can kill roadblocks. You love it. I've never played it, so I can't. I've heard of it. I know what it is, but I've never. I know that it's a kid's game, but I suppose if it keeps them happy, and a lot of these things are pretty good for education, and like especially for tessellation and building and stuff in your mind is actually very good for building other skills, building bases for other skills. Old Explorer as well, old. Hence it's in his name, Old Explorer. He does do exploring though, which is quite cool. And he lives in an amazing part of the world. Or it's stormy out there, isn't it? Bet that neck's still trying to kill my boat, isn't he? Oh, bastard. I'll get rid of him.
Well, he's not watching quickly, guys.
I left all my doors open and now I've got wet carpets.
Well,
got 41 wood left. 41 wood left. Only 41 wood. 41 wood. 41 wood.
Question is it bloody wood?
It isn't, but it may be if I die. I need to eat some salad. These Towers of Doom that I've created here look very cool, but I don't know whether they're actually going to be useful in any way, shape or form. Let's see if I can do something with them. If I could climb the frickin' step ladder. Damn thing. Oh! This horrible thing. Ah! 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 Nearly died. Nearly died.
Don't you have a cape?
No. I meant to build it, but then I forgot to build it. Aha! I can do it!
Yeah, very creepy like babies, yeah, but babies are creepy.
Babies are creepy. I completely agree with you on that one.
What I mean is the sound they're making sounds like babies, which makes it very creepy.
Sound of
but
what?
It's not the seekers when they have this noise. I just don't know what's just like a very weird.
Would work, that wouldn't work, that would be exactly the same as doing that. How can I get this to do what I want it to do? I think I'll just do it like this. Do it like that, and I do it like that.
You do like that. You do like this.
Ba-do-ba-do-do. Ba-do-ba-do-do-do-ba-do-do. Ba-do-ba-do-do-do-ba-do-do-ba-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-ba-do-do-do. Do-ba-do-do-do-ba-do-do-ba-do-do.
Just like Gek took his happy pills, guys.
Yep. I sure did.
Side effects are verbal diarrhea.
Could also, he's allergic to his fleece.
My fleece, yeah, allergic to my fleece. Not allergic to my fleece. My fleece is
I'm
lovely.
Allergic to my fleece. Allergic to my fleece.
Is this a sound on the fleece?
Why am I blocked? Like, I'm not. I think that my Viking's got a beer gut, and when he's building, he gets things blocked in the way. And that's blue, and that's red. How can it be blue and that be red when it's frickin' next to each other?
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
I think some of these marble pieces don't actually connect. Not entirely sure about that.
There's two pieces that don't work properly, which is the small circle and the big circle.
I was going with a big block. That's what I was using. That's probably one of the pieces that you think that works perfectly.
Oh, yeah, it works perfectly.
Sort of. I think it's just something. I think probably I've not put quite enough wood iron where I needed to put the wood iron. Why is that in the... Missing requirement. A missing frickin' requirement. It's always missing a requirement.
Missing requirement.
Annoyingly as well, I've taken all the wood away from that was protecting the top, the bottom section of this spiral staircase because I want it to go to the weathered look. And even though nothing was above it, it still will not go weathered. It's very irritating. So much so I just kicked my forge. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat.
Kick it up.
I'm not very good with keeping an eye on a chat when I'm building because I kind of like my mind's trying to do building-y things and trying to understand what I've got to do whilst Beebs and Zane just do it in their sleep, and then I've got to try and do the old the chatteroo as well. But thanks for chatting. I will try and keep it. I'll do my best. I'll do better. My daughter went to a bug show, or is it a big show? And people she knew, one got called an idiot, other got a slap, as did middle finger. It made me laugh out loud.
Missing requirements, no inventory space and no slots in inventory are the banes of my existence.
I'm going to try and read that again because I don't know whether it made much sense to me.
Oh, effing hell, what is this?
Oh, ground is shaking. Penis fruit. Come on, come at me, bro. Smash your face in. I've got no food on. Ow, ow. Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
don't really understand the sentence.
Ooh, I'm nearly...
I kind of get the gist of it, but I'm not 100% on that sentence.
Never going too far.
Ah, she's right. Okay. I get it. Yeah, I get
It's
it.
fine now.
And it's snowing for Old Explorer. You lucky
Food.
bugger. Do you know what, right? I went to go snowboarding for New Year. Me and my friend, we drove out. My cousins run a snowboard
Well, at
park.
least that you don't
Ran
have
out to see them.
You're overweight.
Nice to see them, and we had no snow.
You're over
And it was so warm, everything was melting, and like the rocks were coming up through the piste.
Third coming.
Absolutely, we just disaster. We ended up having to leave early.
Come at me, bro.
2 weeks after we got home, they've had so
Smashing
much
that.
snow there that that usually you can't off-piste on the particular area, and they've got off-pisting, so
Oh,
it's
that
fine
is
because they've had that much snow.
Carry it and
Absolutely
one
ridiculous. I'm
piercing
very,
attack
very jealous
instead.
because snowboarding is like my favourite thing to do, and I have to travel so damn far to go and do
You
it
have all of your skin.
because we don't have much snow in the UK. We do have Scotland, and there is a couple of really good resorts there that I'm going to try and check out next year because it's only about an 8-hour drive for me to get to there, and that would be cool. But yeah, just really, really irritating.
So, I think the foundation
Mini
is gonna
monster.
Be as good
That's cool. Ah, you're in the UK. Welcome. You'll understand our pain for no snow. Well, apart from when we. Sorry, Beebs. I pressed the wrong button. I wasn't unmuting. I was talking away.
Just, we should have a mute button that we can press for.
Oi!
Even when you're not streaming.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less. Yeah, in the UK we only have snow, and if we do have a bit of snow, then everything stops working. Like everything. Councils get the gritters out, and they get the gritters out at the wrong time. Like everything.
I don't need them.
Beeble smells. Yeah,
No,
Beeble
don't
does
need
smell.
them. Got more than a stack of troll trophies now.
Ski hills all around where you live. I bet there is. I would explore, and I bet they're all lovely and fluffy snow.
Fishing bait is going to be easier.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter than normal because we haven't got
Yeah,
some
so you
big
won't need
merkin
the,
making loads of
the
noise.
actual fish, which was the penis part of it.
Yep.
Although I'd already got like extra grouper annoyingly, but I haven't got the locks trophies.
So you've got
Sorry.
what do we need locks trophies for? A bait?
Misty bait.
Oh, I'm gonna be so screwed for that, aren't I?
Fun,
Bang
just
it.
go a locks in.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
have to kill
Easy for
locks
you
with
to
them.
say. And then you've got all those skills.
You don't need all these skills to kill locks.
I need skills to kill locks. I ain't got no skills.
Headache.
I find it quite difficult to kill locks. Like, I don't know whether that's just me being a complete idiot, or like they are particularly difficult. But
I mean, their difficulty is a little above their surroundings, but I mean, you just have to get used to. You just need to learn the timings of their attacks so you can parry.
I've found parrying a lock. I mean, I can do it, but I just found it doesn't do much. Like, it's my hits.
Of course,
They're
it does.
pretty resistant. They're pretty resistant to blunts. I think like pierce and slash. I think are the best.
I think should probably be better now anyway, because I had the porcupine, but I only had a level 3, so now I've got the full porcupine. That'll probably be better.
Well, I mean,
No,
like
not dead
at this
salmon,
level,
not
the
locks,
mist
like
will be
locks like that, as in a lox, L-O-X. It's a big, like, woolly mammoth type thing. So I was just explaining to Old Explorer what a lox is. Yeah, noob at it, 100%. I am a complete
prefer to
noob.
just
Well, I'm
take
not.
it
I've
from
done
a
several
distance,
thousand
even
hours,
with
but
the
I can
frost
build
damage.
pretty well.
Damage.
But it's just I have to think about
really
stuff.
okay. I thought you'd like to parry as well.
No, I like to parry, but
Beebs doesn't like to get in dirty, down and dirty. He likes to shoot from afar.
If there's multiple, it's a different story for sure. Like if there's two, like now, I'll take two now, but before Mist lands, I would only take one at a time. And if there was two, I'd take one out with arrows and then go hand-hand melee with the blast.
It's just
not-
if they are together or with 2 or 3, then it's
Ah, nearly died. Ah, nearly died again.
It's always good having bone mass as well, because like if you accidentally pull more than one, or it just gets a bit out of hand, then even with like 3 of them and bone mass, you'll easily survive. Just slash away.
I always forget to use these damn things like bone mass and Moda and stuff. It's only when you suggested using Moda the other day I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then in the end I didn't actually even use it because the wind was in my favour the whole way home. I mean, if I hadn't have had Moda with me, it would have been a horrible journey. Going like paddling the whole frickin' way.
I'm so busy trying to balance myself out there. I want to stand on my boat to see the,
Ah, nice.
the build
Nice
from
banding.
From a distance.
Yeah, Gek, I need to make a mod that tells you on screen. Have you considered Moda whenever you get near a boat?
I just ran down my spiral staircase and straight through a portal. I did not mean to do that. I don't even know which portal I'm going to. I'm going to the Puff portal. Okay. Sorry, Puff portal.
What? How is that any better? What?
Half
I
better.
suppose you said poof.
Yeah, I did. I was just correcting my badly said word, just so I don't offend anybody. Because I've already offended enough people this stream. I don't need to offend any more people. Hey Janet, how you doing? You can build underwater. If you check Matt's gaming channel, he's got a really, really cool video about how to do it. We haven't done it yet because I haven't actually got to that
So
point.
everyone, he does
Because
in fact
that
screen kids on his
I've been
wall.
trying to build this, but I
Between the screens.
forget how difficult it is to actually build anything whilst you're trying to stream as well, because you've got to think about how to do stuff, and you've got to think, where am I going to do it? Then you've got chat, and you've got streaming, and then you've got things to look at, and then other people talking to you as well in stream. So it does get a little bit tricky. So yeah, you can build underwater. Basically, what you do is you build the dock, which
marvellous.
pushes the boat down in the water. And as the boat gets pushed down in the water, even though the water level's up there, you're still there on the boat, and it kind of doesn't show like you're underwater, but you're kind of, it's almost like you've got a glass, like a tank. You're in a tank, and then because then you can get to the bottom, you can then place your workbench and you can place your parts down, and then that means you can build underwater because you've only got a certain area that you can reach. So I can build underwater now, but if I can see it, if I can reach the bottom. But it's when you get into deeper water, you can't do that. So yeah, I've got this one area that I might be able to use this for. It depends whether I can get the I don't think I can get the actual wood out far enough to do this, but we will try. Yeah, you can breathe because the way that it does it, you're on the boat.
Now what?
So it kind of creates this invisible kind of like column around you. So you're down there, the water's up here, because you're basically making your boat go down further and further and further into the water. Check Matt's gaming channel out. It's just called Matt's gaming channel. And he does some really good explanations for Valheim building, some of the real basic stuff that you wouldn't have necessarily thought of, but then you do it and you think, oh my god, this is brilliant, it's genius. And he's very good out the box thinker as well.
Which copy did I take with you?
Yeah, I did have. Bear me 1 second, and I'll try and find
16?
it for you.
I should have more.
It
There's
should
no
be
copper in the
back
bridges
up
though.
in
I
the
need to
chat
take out the
here.
tower to get more copper.
There is copper in the bridges.
Is there? How much copper is
Yeah.
there in the bridges?
Well, in the bridge that I got 90 iron, I got
I
about
can't see where
30 to
Christy
60
did
copper
it.
somewhere.
Okay, that's not bad.
Let's try and find it. She definitely put
That
a.
was like, I
She
think
put a
60
link.
copper from like a triple bridge.
She did put a link earlier. I haven't got it to hand because it's in one of the many things that I don't have open. You see it in the message. Wonderful, cool. Yeah, I couldn't see it then for some reason. I couldn't find it and scroll, but yeah, it's in there. But definitely check his stuff out. He does. He's mainly on Christie's server, and he's made some absolute amazing builds. Like some really simple things, but they're quite small sometimes, but just so effective. Did you guys want me to sleep?
I can sleep.
Yeah, I can.
I love the red sky in the Mistlands though. That's
Shepherd's Delight, that is. Not Angel Delight, Shepherd's Delight.
That means it's made with lamb.
Lamb or love? Fuzzy love. The Welsh kind.
Get your willies.
There you go, that's another nation.
Onto the back feet.
That's another nation that I've insulted today. We're getting there. Getting through the list. Good morning, good morning. 1313, oh that's not a good year.
yeah, this is gonna be the day of a lot of luck. Bad luck.
I'm gonna die building! I'm gonna die!
Have you got your feathered cloak yet?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, of course he says.
Of course I have. I mean,
You
built
just
it
said you didn't
ages
have it
ago.
like 5 minutes ago.
I know, but Zane will tell me off, Beebs.
Wait, so you haven't got it?
No, he doesn't.
Still, dude! Frick's sake, how can I not call you scrub?
Well,
And you
I
still got
haven't
the
needed
snake.
it yet.
What? For like a month before this, you kept saying you needed it for the Mistlands.
I know, but then I got
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I know. Ah, I need this course, I need this cape, I need the cape.
You kept telling me,
Finally.
right? You kept telling me to get good, so I just went and got good, alright? That's why.
I feel the same, so.
Bastard. What would be really nice, which it's not gonna be, is it? No, it's not gonna be. Bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
solved.
boom, 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 boom. What, have you made me a cape?
No?
Oh. Thought that was solving the problem that I didn't have one.
Well, I have offered already that you can use whatever and you don't want it, so I just stop offering now.
Hang on a sec, I'll find my little tiny mini violins in them. Oh, that is so irritating. That does look pretty damn awesome, but like... it also looks a bit odd at the same time. Oh
Pick for
dear.
you.
I need scaffolding. What are you doing out in the water, Tetra? Get back in your pond, you little bitch. Right. Oh, this is going to be annoying. So I need to be able to get... Actually, no. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can do that. No, I can't do that. Because... Oh, no, I can do that. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Right. Bush. Bash.
Ash.
Crash bang wall.
Bosh. Boosh.
Skadoosh.
Gamoosh. One more. Can I reach? I'm missing requirements. Always a missing requirement. You just get to that spot, don't you? You get to that tiny little final building point when you've edged yourself out onto a ledge and just got yourself there, hanging on the precipice of doom. And
Edging, are we?
yeah, and then you go, and it says missing resources.
So
Missing
get your missing
frickin'
requirements, and then
Yeah.
you want to build it, and your hammer breaks.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the next thing, isn't it? It's going to be my frickin' hammers.
Thank you.
My
for
hammer
the
is
reminder.
nearly broken, but
Yeah, my hammer's got about 6% left. Thank you for the reminder.
because if I had a hammer, what'd you do with your
in the
hammer?
morning,
Exactly, you'd hammer in the morning.
and in the evening. All
And you
over
do it all over this land.
I am pretty happy with this floor, to be honest.
Read above. You just
Good.
stop being a K-poop. You're better than
Go and
this.
get me
Is
stores
that
back
what you
on
meant?
the
Is that what you meant,
island
Diana?
To build another pile again.
Oh,
Those
that's
eggs
quite good.
cleared me out. 3 bloody
Stop
grand.
being a K-poop. I'm gonna
But,
have to.
ah,
I'm gonna have to
yeah.
do better than this. I'm gonna go and buy my build my
I only
cloak,
did
so I'm not a gay
1,500
K-poop.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
gay
Yeah,
poop.
me
That's
and
something
Gek
totally
after,
different.
like we both bought like 2 each. Yeah, like you were like pushing us along, and then you and Jason both got 1 each and were baby daddies together. Bastards.
It's probably just foggy because he's just probably had something like to eat. One of his foods is causing him
go
to have a
back
bit
to,
of wind, and he's creating a foggy
back
mist
to,
behind him. Because it's
I'll-
perfectly
I'll-
clear where I am.
I'll
I'm
go
fine.
there
I
with
can
your
even
egg and
see all
say,
those fish.
Could you buy
See
it
the
back for
basking
like
sharks out
1,500?
on the old the thing.
We're not
I
getting
can even
refunds.
see the frickin'.
It don't work.
Where is that? I can.
This doesn't
I can
work, does
see.
Have you tried putting it?
I can
by
see over
fire?
there.
Oh,
Like,
no.
literally, I can see out that way. There must be
Sat on it.
something here.
They do nothing.
That's amazing that I can see that. So yeah, this is what we're trying to do at the minute. We're trying to build this bit up. Build me up, buttercup. Do 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 do. Ah! 9 health.
Is it me? I don't think so. This is 4. Alright. If I break it,
It's you, not me.
I get 4 back.
I was expecting you're looking for. Disappointed when didn't get it.
Wow. You'll have to just stay disappointed, I'm afraid.
Not even sure what that means in this context, to be honest.
Giggity, giggity, goo!
Giggity.
That's alright, I don't mind. I enjoy the trouble. I usually have Old Explorer to contend with. He's being quite good today. And then John, who was in earlier, he's usually a problem. Nah, John's usually pretty good. Well behaved. Dark Lord Zeleric, however. Dark Lord Zeleric, if Dark Lord appears, we will know about it, because there'll be quotes left, right and centre.
Well. Got lost some.
Nah, you're not
It
looking
can
at me.
happen, it falls in, or it's like merged in the stone and you have to kind of break it again to pick it up. I
Yeah,
did notice that the,
Janet, some of the building in here is more
what's
like
called them?
obvious.
The towers.
Like
will give
No
you
Man's
less
Sky
marble
building
than the stone that you
It's
actually
just
build with.
insane. No Man's Sky building is like some of the stuff Beeble does. Like I can do it,
Yeah,
but I
I
just
think
can't
it's a
do it as
quarter.
quickly as Beeble. So some of the building that I've done in No Man's Sky, it looks cool. It looks like some really cool features and stuff. But Beebs does it like geometry,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
properly
they give you-
maths and
even-
geometry.
well, from
I
my
just
experience, they give you a
build,
quarter of
like
what
glitch
would
things in and make
actually
it look
be
cool.
Barstools.
You always get the short end of the stick.
Just
No,
disconnected
we
from
love
all
you.
these
We
easy
love
enough,
you.
but
I
we're
enjoy
back,
I
we're back.
enjoy your company, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I see.
very
Boosting.
grateful and glad that you're here. And that's in sincerity, that is.
Yeah, it's all looking good to me.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
But yeah, in Valheim, everything's
I
far
actually,
more logical.
I actually retried
You
that and it
can
didn't.
think about
so
it.
I
You
don't know
can
what's
just
going
do
on
it.
with
You
that.
just got to have a bit more
I
of
left
an
it
out-the-box
multiple
thinking.
days IRL, and it
Yeah,
still
I-
only
I-
gave the one back.
As
Did you
far as
keep
I
putting
know,
on the
I've
cream
never-
though? You left it multiple days, but did you keep applying the cream?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Surprised it didn't go away then.
I need to fix my boat, I think, soon. I'm hearing it crashing twice.
It's probably a grayling.
Well, I don't think there's going to be a grayling here.
No, you never know. They pop up from the shadows. They lurk. We
It just
never
makes noise.
expect them to
Didn't
lurk.
break. Could be a fish, maybe. Hello, Tony Starr. Welcome. And Lance, welcome as well.
Yeesh. Tonight's dish is fish à la creme. Enjoy your meal. Yeesh.
The night fish are coming.
Champion of the day fish. No. He's the master of karate.
Really, like Night Fish should be a heavy metal band, a bit like Night Wish, wouldn't they? Night Fish. They should change their name.
I doubt. I'm glad they won't change their name to Nightfish. Weird.
Weird.
Blup, 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 blup,
Yeah,
blup,
exactly.
blup,
That's
blup,
how
blup.
that sounds. Of course, I'm missing a piece of iron because I've just got all the way back up here. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of like trying to build something that's... I'm not happy with that one though. But if I take that out, I have a feeling everything's going to collapse.
And it doesn't really snap in the same location. I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
It's a little wet. It's still good. It's still good.
I wonder if I should connect my stairs here and go down around the pillar. Like that.
Here we
This seems
go.
to be the perfect access point here to go up and down.
The perfect access point, eh? Darn it, it's fine. You can cause as much abuse as you like. We're all grown ups here. Old Explorer will be alright. You just need some hugs. It's
I
fine.
discovered Mistlands yesterday.
Yo, John, back again. Right, well, so far, John, I've managed to build. I'm trying to do the
I have to say, I've been
PlayStation
watching a lot
symbol,
of,
so I've
like,
got the triangle and the
content
square.
creators and streamers that, you know,
Not really.
been going into the Mistlands. It's really funny to see
I need to put another bit across there, I think.
the reactions. You know, there's a lot of swearing and oh shit. I died.
You
That
died?
kind of-
Or didn't you die?
No.
I was on mute. You died, Beebs. Did you just say you died?
No, I was just doing the.
Oh, right, okay, so you didn't actually die. I was going to say.
Was
Got
that again
excited,
dying?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say you don't know how to do that. That'd be a new thing for you. Zane learnt how to do it the other day. He didn't like it though.
Not a fan generally, no. Gave it a 1-star on Yelp.
That's looking more sexy, I think. Making fun of non-PC players again. Not at all, John. I just can't fit the cross in anywhere. And I'm never going to get that damn circle in, am I? It's going to be a bit of a difficulty. Xbox no choose. No, he meant from the old circle square. Like I'm doing the triangle and the
Need to
square
read something.
in the thingies.
This might be a little bit of a
Street
challenge,
3-star Yelp, yeah.
Getting this
Definitely. Especially if you
going
catch him
down.
in the right way and like 3-star
Let me
Yelp. You
break
get
this down.
4-star
Let's
Yelp if you do
not
it really
focus on
hard.
this. Let's not focus on this.
He's back from his meetings. Yep, loads of K-poops. We're full of K-poops today. Actually, I could do that.
You can't do that.
Okay. If I... Does the metal grating, you know, like the bars, does that stop the smoke coming through? Because I don't want it to stop the smoke coming through. I
You
want
asked
the
me
smoke...
this yesterday.
No, I asked you about the upright ones, but the new verger ones. I mean the actual square, like the
Yeah,
wider
the wood, yeah.
ones. But I'm sure that I've built it before and smoke has come through it.
I mean, just try it. It doesn't take long to try.
Try it. You may like it. Dr. Pepper.
So misunderstood.
This does mean I've got to actually light the frickin' fire, doesn't it? Got my forge. It'll be alright. It will be alright. I mean, that would look good if I could do that. Although it would be bloody hot if you wanted to. If this was going to heat up, this metal's going to heat up. That's going to be really, really toasty on the old Tootsie, isn't it?
Let me get my cordwood out.
So, Beebs and Zane, what's your guesstimate for the date for anything from No Man's Sky?
End of Feb.
For me, it's 14th of February.
14th.
Ah, 14th.
Valentine's Day, eh? A
14th
smooch from Sean.
14th or 15th. That's my.
Things it was nearer. It wasn't the first half for like Living Ship, but
it's
like,
yeah.
but it's the PSVR thing, isn't it? Because if it's going to be that update, that's a bit more towards the end, isn't it? But I suppose are you thinking they'll put it out a little before it, ahead of time?
Yeah, because who cares about PSVR?
Dark Lord.
I don't know. Some people they've done VR updates before, extra ones, haven't they? Not just the first one.
I think Beyond was the only VR update, really. No.
Yeah, I think
Who's
it's only
next,
because PlayStation are launching. That's the only reason I think they're doing it, really.
I mean, I'm just focused. I'm just basing it on the history of the last 2 years. and their updates always dropped in the second or third week of February. That's been
Oh
The
yeah, well
first-
yeah, I'm thinking
yeah.
third week as well. Yeah.
no.
14 meetings since you left the stream. That is absolutely mental. They're like literally 5-minute meetings. Because you haven't been gone that long. 14 meetings is kind of a bit unbelievable. That's the problem. You've got to say 3. 3 would be like believable. We could then go, yeah, okay, fair
Watching
enough. John's in
players
lots
go
of
into the
meetings.
plains for the first time,
14.
seeing Serpent for the first time in the Mistland is
Get
hilarious.
it right.
Serpent is always. I mean, when we came across the Serpent on our rafts, my God.
Space time has been manipulated. Well, that's probably you're in
I don't know
Beebs'
why
time
Christy
because
decided to shoot
like,
it. Christy and Jake.
1
Don't
hour
shoot
of
it.
Beebs'
Don't shoot it.
time is like the equivalent of like 12 hours of
Shoot
like
it.
normal
Shoot
human
the Serpent
time.
on the rafts.
Leaning into it hard. What are you having for dinner then, old explorer? I do like the noise that the copper verger things make when they break. You're like,
Yep.
it's quite satisfying. A satisfying bing bong. If you can have such things as satisfying bing bong. Clearly you can.
Not Bing Bong. Bing Bong 5 cent.
Oh no. Things being
That's
being
Impression of that's the impression of Family Guy.
I thought you were taking over my job then, of being
Was that trying to be offensive?
yeah.
No, of course not. It was certainly risky though.
It's alright. Who's that? Zanesword.com. No one knows about him. I need more wood. I'm going to have to go and chop wood, aren't I? This is going to be a real pain in the bum.
Yeah, just that you know, these Mistlands rocks don't have the same, what you call it, physics as the other rocks. I was stuck in the stone, so I threw my cordwood into the stone because I know normally it pushes up. And Mistlands doesn't work like that.
Notice with
something
Mistland rocks, they're made up of far more little rocks. So you break one, and you think it's going to break everything, but it isn't. It just unravels or unreveals another little square rock. And you're
It's
like,
great
you
for mining rock.
bastard. Yeah, you do get a lot of rock. You sure do get a lot of rock.
So I can sleep while I'm here if you want to.
Yeah, I'll run to a boot.
Get my
If you really,
parts out
really
the way.
want to.
I'm going to have to go and
Yeah, what you want,
use my
what you
chopper
really
in a
want.
minute, aren't I? Luckily, I think Beebs gave me a chopper, so I've got 2 choppers.
You should get to it.
I'm going to swing both of my choppers around. We have a chopping tree thing, isn't it? That's the... Is it Ichthir? Is that the one?
No, Elder.
Elder, that's the one.
Hey Chuck, couple of twigs there. You
Breaded
mean
ham,
my,
cheese, mashed
interesting
potato. That
wood
sounds
stacks?
good, old explorer. Sounds good. We had like...
Yeah.
It was like beef, like strips. Gabby's dad made beef strips with peppers
Ooh, I
in like
thought
a
something
sauce
very
with rice
offensive
and
there.
peas. It was really good. Really nice.
I'm not going to say it.
Standard week, you have 2 meetings. Ad hoc. Yeah, you're focused on the data.
Never mind.
Yeah, I can understand what you mean. If I'm trying to do some actual work at home, I find it very difficult. Working from home is fine as long as no one's in. Like, if everybody else is in, or other people are in, or even one of them's in, who's about 5'3" and called Gabriella, then I'll be trying to do something, and all I'll hear is the door to the house.
Deep in my salad while I build.
And then office door open, and it'll usually be wanting something. I don't mind, but sometimes it's rather rather tricky to get work done.
How high is this? This is high
what
enough.
you mean.
See? Just
Grab my crotch and I say rock.
this is what I want.
If you get a helicopter, I know
But that's
people
going to be a
stash.
problem here. I
Yeah,
always
we have
will to break
portals.
this stone, and that's risky.
You're gonna try bed again. Oh, good luck,
Because
Dan.
breaking a stone and it breaks wrongly.
Good luck.
We should be okay. This thing is really supported with the stone down there, but... This is stone, no? Let me just double check. Yeah, that's stone. Don't do it! Well, yeah, you guys, I cannot help it.
Must give in.
Sort of like how this build is going, but I sort of don't
It
like.
can be so dark, you know,
Hmm.
in the morning.
I'd quite like the marble angles to be at either 45 or like. Do you know what I mean? That they're not at the same angles as we've got wood to build. So we've got 45 degrees and 26 degrees, and the marble angles are at neither of those.
Well, yeah, but they're at a specific.
They are
degree.
specific, but you can't edge them with anything, and you
One
can't
here,
fit anything to them because
one here.
you can only do the marble.
I mean, well, you can. It just won't be the exact same thing.
Yeah, it just
So,
doesn't
like, you
look
can still
very
work
good.
it into design there.
Well, no, because you can make a triangle because they are exactly a triangular angle, whatever that angle is, 33.33 degrees probably.
Right, triangle
And-
angle.
So obviously then you want to edge that window with something, but you can't because we haven't got the right angle of your dangle. Which is a bit strange as to why they gave us 26 degree. Why not just give us the 33 degree, which would then work
We
with
also have
triangular.
45.
Yeah, no, but if you want to make a triangle, you need the 33, don't you?
I don't think they designed the entire system so you can make a triangle.
Hmm.
So, gap, 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 gap.
Gappity gap.
How am I going to do this to make it look half decent? Because I'm going to need a shit lot of wood iron, otherwise. Just to hold up this much black marble. Because black marble is heavy.
It's definitely
Heavy
less structurally sound compared with stone, for example.
I mean, you can kind of...
marble?
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was the same as stone.
No, it's a little bit less.
I mean, it makes sense because
how do you
marble
know?
has fault lines in it.
Huh?
And it's very soft
Like,
as a...
In what sense, though?
No, I was watching Versal when it was building, and you could see that if you used stone, it was still orange, and when you used the marble, it became red.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I mean, that makes sense in real life, Dane, because marble is quite a soft rock.
Well, it's not soft, is it? It's porous, but...
No, it is soft. It's quite a soft rock. It's that's why like when you use it for
Like a ballad more, you know?
yeah, more like a ballot. Yeah. You need a few.
I have no idea. I do not get that joke. I have no idea what the hell a ballad is.
Soft rock, I was like, it's like a ballad.
You know, like a minstrel would sing a ballad.
I was.
A ballad. Sorry, I thought
yeah.
it was tea.
I was doing a music joke.
Yeah. Like, if I'd heard the D, I'd have oh, goodness sake, that's a joke on itself.
Yeah.
Well, that got lighter orange, and now it's getting darker orange again. No, it's going lighter. I can't make up his mind, this brick.
What a
I need to
brick.
put another brick in the wall, don't I? I know, I just need to have them to conform. Or they could just put it so that we could actually rotate the stuff. I mean, that would be far easier than having a fixed item. Probably not easier for coding, but it would be easier for that
Looks
case.
like there's a
And
gap.
that just destroyed. Did
Why
I
is there
just
a
hit the
gap?
wrong button? Did I just hit a wrong button? What did I do? I fell off something. I fell off like a fool. Did I just move backwards? I don't know what I just gained a skill in getting up a
Why is it a
step
gap?
or something.
Mother.
I don't know. I think these could probably be quite good as little like secret kind of areas for like the mage type thing. If I could then take something off the corner there. I wonder if I could actually take. I might be able to do
Would
this
float down
off the
first, then you
corner.
can see exactly where you put the light.
That might work. That might work.
No, the thing is that I.
Do I
should
know what
I
I'm
delete
doing or
the
not? No, I
item?
don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go along. Soft rock radio, yeah.
Stone wasn't snapping on that, it was snapping on my floor instead.
Tony, how you doing? Oh,
So
Black
I'm gonna have
Marble
to
House.
find a
Well,
way
it's
to
a sort of Black Marble House. I'm trying to get the angles to
Delete the
work,
floor
and they don't
afterwards.
really work very well because they've given me some funny angles to work with here. So I'm trying to see what I can do with the angle of my dangle, and it's a bit annoying. Oh shit! That lost me a lot of health then, and because look, like
Simply to piss you off, most likely.
I'm gonna go like that. You see, if I go from there, and it's not quite, is it? If I go like that, actually, that's not too bad.
I mean, that's okay, that is okay,
Try
but this
that.
is a different
Let's try
size
that.
of
If
gap.
it
See,
disappears into this, you see, it disappears inside. But that isn't too bad, actually. That actually could look quite cool if I did that. So I'll put them in like this.
That's
We're going to have
better.
to build a shitload more of that. But that could actually give us the support we need into the middle of it. I mean, that's only going green. Can I go... I can't
Weird that I
actually
cannot
get into
the
there. That's the
lights in
problem.
between, though.
I cannot get in there. And I can't
This is a
destroy that
different
one to go in there either.
Size.
But I mean, that will be good enough, I think, for what I want to build. Then we can go out slightly and kind of make this more of a temple. Because this whole place here was meant to be so that it's going to be like the mage tower with the cool stuff up here. Ah, welcome from Sri Lanka. Nice to have far afield. We got the Merkins, John Hall there, and some people in from England. We got Canadian. We've got Mr. Old Explorer, the Canadian, who's currently making his dinner. Because I mean, I suppose they're about 5 hours behind us. Yeah,
Well,
so
just
I don't know
gave
what
it a test. I
time
managed to get
zone
marble
you're
to
going to be like.
19 and stone to 16.
But yes, funny how
Really?
it's making me a comedy
Yeah.
club.
I think
Trying.
it might have been the fact that marble is
this
black,
might work,
so it
this
makes
might
the
work.
colour look darker.
No racism, please. There's nothing wrong with the colour of the marble.
I'm actually surprised it went higher, though. That's weird. I did expect that.
Fucking stone instead. Oh, yeah, okay. I have to mine a little bit more.
You always need to mine a little bit more.
Just break
Whatever
this,
you make, you
the
need
whole
a bit
pillar
more.
comes down.
Missing bloody requirement! I've just got up here! Arrgh. But I think I've managed to make the angles work with with a 45 and a 33 together. It seems to be okay. Seems to be holding up.
I fell through the hole. No.
Careful now, careful.
No, 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 no.
That was bloody quick eating that, God Explorer. Wolfed it down
I
there.
can get my stamina back.
Outside of Toronto, yeah.
I saw was stacking marble on top of stone.
Canada is a bit of a big place, yeah.
So if you would use marble on the bottom and then stone on top,
Yeah, I think
that
he
would
is-
work better.
I think Old Explorer, you're about 5
By the
hours
way,
behind
Captain
us, I
Canada's
think.
welcome.
I knew he was outside
Oh, so
Toronto.
maybe
I knew
interactions
where he
really
was,
with
or
each
roughly
other.
where he was. I know where roughly most people are.
Alright. Alright.
Just so I've
I'll
got my
do
big
it.
red button with a
Some
nuke
wood.
just ready, you know, just in case I need it for any particular reason. Right, got me iron. Back up my ladder, my frickin' ladder. Right. Move, bitch, get out the way! Right. Come on, build, snap point. Yeah, yep. There we go. That wasn't too difficult, was it?
I can delete the woods because that one is against the stone, so it's gonna stay blue. Once I have the wisp lights in its place, it should be okay to
Blue, da da dee da da dum, da 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 dee da da dum, da da dee.
He has the blue house with a blue window.
I'm not sure of that part of it. Also, the where you put the wood iron does seem. I put it on the outside corner, and it doesn't seem to be as strong as if you put it on the inside corner, which is odd.
Yeah, it's based on, so it needs to be underneath it and as close to the centre as possible. for maximum
Ah, that
support.
would make sense.
Yes.
That would make sense. So some of the stuff they've done for realism, and some of the stuff they've done just to be Nordic. That doesn't work because the angles don't quite match together. Although, it slightly does. I wonder if I can get away with this. Can I get away with it? No, I can't. If I pull it out, no, that won't work either.
We'll pull it out.
If I pull it out, shake it about, and do the okie dokie and you turn around.
That's what it's all about.
It is!
Right
Oh,
there.
okie dokie dokie. Okie dokie dokie.
Balls. No, I fell inside my stairs.
Did you
Homer.
die?
God damn it. No.
Oh.
But, oh, I managed to get out. Freaking score.
I was hoping that you could catch me up.
Oof.
Oh,
I'll take a
that's
while.
gonna take forever.
I might be
I
double
mean, it's a
digits.
challenge. Not a good
The
one.
only one, the only one that probably caught you up is Jason. I think Jason died quite a lot now in the beginning as well.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, Jason overtook Gek like first day or second day.
Yeah, Jason definitely was beating me for quite a while on the old death, destruction,
Okay,
doom, and
okay.
despair. But I
But
think
then
I
he got
died.
good.
And then he got good and Get got shit. Yeah. I know. You don't need to say it.
Well, you added the second part yourself.
I know what you were thinking.
Oh, sorry, thought police.
Oh, how do I get? I can't just get these pieces to work. Suppose this could be. No, it couldn't. No, that's a silly idea. Silly. Oh, actually, it isn't a silly idea, but it wouldn't work. Need more bits. Need more bits.
We have. Oh, yeah.
I was hoping. I was hoping desperately that
Yes, we
Zane
have. I
died.
could actually put. Yeah, but do I need this like that?
I'm from the UK.
If there would be
John
something
Hall's from
below it, I
USA.
would say yes, but
West Coast. Start farming. You've got 8 wolf pelts. 8 wolf pelts. Yeah, we've
what number of group national?
we're into the
I don't know.
Mistlands now in this playthrough.
GG is
So
quite a record holder in that, I think.
what's that?
What number of group national offenses are we up to now?
Ooh, I don't know. I lost count. Zane was actually the last one to give the offensive joke.
No, wasn't. You've said something. You offended the Nords just.
Oh, I just offended the Nords. Yeah, sorry, it was me that was last. There you go.
Why? Why is this stupid gap there?
This is very infuriating because what I'm trying to do should be easily possible, but it's just I haven't got the angle of the dangle. That's the problem. They don't work. It's gonna look poop.
I want this wood. I want that wood.
What wood do you want?
That
I think it was an
wood.
impression of you. I'm not sure.
No, I was actually aiming and pointing at the wood of the
Oh,
dogs.
okay. I thought
See,
you
not
were doing
everybody
impression
takes
of
the
BB.
piss, Zane. Not everybody takes the piss out of me.
Well, they do,
Most
just not all
people
the
do.
time.
They just not be to my face. That's
Godverdomme, I ran out of stone.
I don't mean to offend people.
Good,
I
good.
just do it naturally. It's like
It's
a knack.
catching on.
Yeah, they do. Old Explorer. If you make the wolves, if you tame wolves, and you find the
just gonna make a
2-star
fire pit
wolves,
in
which are
here.
the most ferocious wolves, they will
Like
literally
that.
follow you around and they will kill anything in its path. But it does get a little bit irritating, because they breed a bit like rabbits, and they are a
could
nightmare.
Probably get
You
the
didn't brag.
this one in here as well. If I just put it low enough.
Yeah, but well done, Tony. I mean, wolves are. If you're starting into the mountains, wolves are absolutely horrible.
I don't care about
because
the stone.
they attack so fast. Their attack is really, really brutal, and yeah, you will. Do not go out in the mountains at night. That's all I'll say. Do not go out in the night because you will get 1-star and 2-star wolves spawn. A 2-star wolf will kill you literally instantly. And if you're in the mountains, when you respawn, because it's cold,
You like to have the tip sticking out.
and you can't get to your stuff, you're buggered because unless you've got somebody that's
Stronger
playing
guys
with
than
you,
myself, I cannot help
you
it.
will freeze to death before you can get back to your stuff. Unless you've got extra food made, and then even then you will probably run out of health before you get to your stuff, and then you've got no armor. So if then something else attacks
I just
you,
have
you're
to jump
absolutely
down that
buggered. It's a
hole
real
to
the
be able to
mountains
work
is
from the bottom.
really difficult because of the fact that you're going
then,
uphill, so you're
try to
using
get up there
stamina.
again.
You're going to have health for your stuff.
Oh, you little...
Unfortunately, Tony, this is we're playing on Beeble's server, which is a content creator only server, and it's up to him. So unfortunately, you can't on this server. But yeah, I mean there's Christy Gaming with Christy. If you look up Gaming with Christy, she has a server that you can join, and I think you have to put in an application or whatever.
That's where
but
I want
it's
it.
just a formality, and then I think you can join
Yeah,
her
it is.
server. There's loads of other servers you can join, but this one is literally just Zane's World, Jason Plays, Beeblebum, which is the B-side
Any
of
way
the
you
channel,
want it,
and then
that's
me.
the
I'm
way
really
you
kind of like the
need
noob guest
Any
on
way
this
you
really.
want
They're both like very good big YouTubers, and
I have a feeling
I'm
we
not.
sang this song already somehow.
Oh, I'm really good, but I'm
Oh,
just
most
not that
definitely.
huge. Bragging.
Actually,
I'm
you
not
sang
that
that
good.
song while you came into the server. I have it on my hot highlights. That's why.
This is a lot more tricky to make work. I need a Beeble brain. Beeble brain. Yeah, that's the one.
Not even sure mine works enough though.
Well, it works better than mine. I think probably a pregnant hamster would probably work better than mine. Not that I know why it needs to be pregnant. Just a hamster. I think though that is the one of the. Oh shit! I just nearly died. 5 left.
Would having the cloak have
feather-
prevented
yeah.
that?
Would having the cloak prevented that? I don't know, but well, guess we'll never find out, really.
Well, was it fall damage?
I'm just checking if I'm.
Maybe.
Then yeah.
I might need to go. Also, I wasn't rested. That's another thing. So I'll go and get
Well, to be fair,
rested.
that's not going to lower the damage you take.
I need wood. This is the problem. This is the biggest problem I've got at the moment. Is I'm going to have to go and chop wood, and I really don't want to be chopping wood. But,
Doesn't keep the line breaks.
I'm in bed if y'all want to swish.
I was checking if the flame would burn me. See, the flame is coming through the marble a little bit, so I might have to either lower it.
And the flame still burns.
And the flame comes through the marble.
If you want custom flame, you can use the certain trophies.
That's what I've done in my base.
Yeah,
I don't want no flame.
I still need the fire in the house though, so
Apparently, you sleep in fits and fretful dreams, the weight of the nightmare heavy on your chest. When morning comes, you greet it with relief. I think that's called a wet dream, isn't it? Technically.
Depends what was heavy on your chest.
Well, exactly.
Oh, I hear fewlings. Oh, that's not good.
Ah, I'd love to hear fewlings because they wouldn't spawn here. I mean, they could spawn outside of my base area, and that would be just hilarious because I would just laugh and point at them.
Because the last time I heard them, they were just smashing my base up. Little gobshite.
The only thing that's actually got into my base has been an ooze, and that's only because it flukily jumped from one side to the other. It couldn't really make it, but it kind of got stuck on the side, and then it just oozed everywhere and killed a load of my chickens. They're poor little defenseless chickens. What have they ever done to that ooze? They probably clucked at him, didn't they? That's the problem. I'm gonna have to put this bloody wood iron inside the frickin'. Then it's gonna look shit. But if I don't, then I'm gonna have to build it first, because otherwise, if I take down the wood iron that's there on the outside, oh, this is frustrating. This is frustrating.
The drama.
The drama, the drama. Right. Actually, that's all right. When you build them inside in the corner, you don't actually see it that way. But I've got a bit of a problem now because I've built these pillars, and I'm going to have to take them completely down because I can't.
Pillark.
Well, I can't see inside the pillar, can I? I can't get into the inside of the pillar to put the frickin' iron up.
So, what, you didn't think to put the iron in the middle first?
Well, no, I built it on the outside.
trying to get perfectly centered, guys.
Right,
So-
okay. This isn't going to be too bad. It's not going to be too bad. I can do
That's
this.
what she said.
What? It's not going to be too bad.
Oh, I thought you said
Cheeky
hard.
bastard.
It still works.
Mean. It's just mean.
Get it over with.
Is that what she said too?
Oh.
I wish I could just. Okay, let me see. If I do it.
No, she didn't say
this,
that.
And then I'll sit down. I should probably hide myself now. Yeah. All right. Good. I'm standing in front of my own camera, so if I sit
I
down, and zoom
know. I've
completely
got to
in,
go
I
and chop.
kind of
Thing is, I
hide
chop
myself.
loads of wood. I've got so much stone that I've got enough of that, but I just need to be able to chop the wood. It's just Beebs and Zane will go and they'll chop wood for days. They'll be a proper chopper. They'll be, and yet I just get left behind and just don't. I can't keep up with chopping like them. Yeah, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop now. That was enough.
There we go.
Yeah, so
Now
burn
the
good
flame
soggy
is
sheets
just
by
staying
Happy
in the
Nightly.
pits, and it doesn't damage anybody of
There's
us.
also one about
Down in the flaming
something in the wind called IP Freely, isn't it?
bloody ruse. What lava lamp sounds like.
That's actually a really good impression of that. Lava actually does sound like that.
Yeah, it's my terrible, but
But
you
it's
can
like
still tell what it is. New
it's
Zealand
not.
impression.
Yeah, it is a really good New Zealand impression because Jean doesn't sound like that. He sounds like the typical sarcastic Aussie bastard.
Lovely.
In the nicest
And there
possible
we go.
way.
How many are we now, Jan?
I had to get that one in there. Zane did the New Zealand, so I thought, well, I can't leave them out. I get very offended if I leave them out.
I wouldn't say I was particularly offending people from New Zealand. It's a nice form of flattery.
Mine's a source of flattery. They've just got to know me.
They've just got to be really charitable to the interpretation.
They'll get over it.
It got up to a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're live to the world or anything. I mean,
Well, I'll eat like 50 people here.
It's just between us guys, yeah?
well, that's the thing, Beeps. You've got that many people. I don't have that many people on mine, so I'm alright.
That is how it works. Ooh, I haven't eaten my salad. There we go. Salad and omelette. All the stamina.
And I bet you're just chopping wood or something, aren't you? You've eaten salad and omelette and you just chopping wood.
I'm not even chopping wood, I'm just building.
And you're using salad and omelette. Two of the most...
Yeah, you could, Mark. You could. I think it might actually be easier because I can put the stands against the stone.
I assume you've hidden the things.
Junt
the
doesn't
whistle
sound like
lights
a
inside the
Kiwi.
Shunt
Shunt sounds like an Aussie.
Triangles.
It was his impression of lava that sounded just like
Yeah, for
lava,
my
which was a
Yonpa
Kiwi.
farm, I've literally
Because
just
lava
whacked
is a
them in
Kiwi,
the,
but
oh yeah,
lives
they
in
look really
Australia.
nice. I've just hidden mine completely
Why?
in the wall, so it's just like it's below on the wall, but it keeps it clear, so it's jolly good.
My cousins
There's,
live there,
honest,
so I can't
there's
really
actually
say
no
anything.
mist here in this section anyway. So
What, in the Mistlands, there's no mist?
Do you know if
There's
that's a permanent thing though?
yeah,
bit
I've been here for
misleading.
now for how many days we've been building now. So there's been no mists.
No,
Isn't
I
that...
can't remember who I asked, but someone said that it seems to move. But that's good.
Isn't that a bit misleading? Well, that was quite good. Clearly not.
I think we're gonna put the spiral staircase here.
I thought he was going to say, I think we're going to put him to bed now.
Okay.
Night
I'm gonna
night,
put you
Gigi. Night night, Gigi. Time for Gigi bedtime.
Let's stay clear. Yeah. This looks like a completely clear place. Hey, Dart.
But isn't the whole point that it's meant to be misty?
What's that? What? I don't know what you said, Gigi.
Well, like the Mistlands, surely it's meant to be misty.
Well, the mist, like I said, with the mist is created by the bodies of the Jotun. So it would be very normal that there is no mist along the shore because the bodies are inside the. On the map, they look like dark black areas that have no mist. So if you look at this means that there is no mist here. If it's purple, there is mist.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
So, tell you that again. Hang on a sec. So I'm going to go to a bit of Mistland on my map. So if it's... Oh, I see. So if it's just a dark colour, then there's no mist. If there's purple, then there's mist. And then if there's... How about the very light pink? I'm guessing that's like fog, dense mist.
Maybe.
Because there's like light pink, then there's purple, then there's like a rose pink. And then there's areas that are black. So I'm guessing that the black areas are the bits without the mist.
But that's why this beautiful outpost I have there actually has... I don't know why. Do I suddenly have 2 tags here?
The booby horn?
This outpost actually has not a lot of smoke in there, or mist.
Cheers, John. Thanks for sticking around. I'll be heading off
Queen-
shortly anyway, because
The
it's
queen seems to be pretty
11:30
clear
here.
as well then.
So we won't be there for that much longer, because otherwise
This
I
one,
will be absolutely
sadly
knackered.
enough,
We'll
the
do
one
it
that I
after
did
work.
with the
So yeah, we'll
sword
carry
and
on.
the
We're going to
ribcage,
try and
which
get
is
this
such a
sorted.
good spot, is completely in a mist.
I missed out there, man.
That was such a good find. I saw that ribcage and the sword in it, and I said, wow, that looks cool. And then I saw the head as well. It's like a whole piece. Not mining that.
Okay, I've got it to green. It's green. We're all good. That definitely worked, Zane.
Nice,
And
that's
I mean,
cool.
I know that you knew it worked anyway, but
Well, the ones you can see here, if you look at this one, rib and skull, these are all in the purple parts. Let's
Oh.
see here.
don't squeeze it too hard, because then it won't go purple.
Skeleton on the edge here. Ribcage, the mist. Yeah, it seems like all the body parts seem to be in mist.
That's cool, because I've still wondered the skull, so I'll see if I can find one deep in the mist.
Yeah. I didn't map too much stuff here though when we did the group. Just I was running most of the time for my life.
So actually, yeah, I'll have a look. So where would which level of darkness is the mist? do you
No,
think?
when it's dark there should be no mist. When it's purple or light purple, there should be mist.
Right, I have a skull in the middle hue, so it's like it's not light and it's not dark.
I think that is like when you have like the lighter, not the dark purple like. I think that is where the mist moves and shifts. I'm assuming. Yeah, it does. I think it would be nice if you would break down the thing, the body away, the rib cage and the head. The mist also dissipates. But maybe it's too hard for them to program it. I can actually go and check. Can I go and check? I think I can. I just make sure that I have enough food on me and let me put my stuff in here. Because there is a yawn nearby. I've been able to avoid it, but my food is out. Let's go and get some food first.
Well, that is quite frustrating. Didn't really get hardly any of the stuff I wanted
Yeah,
to
I've
do.
got
got
another
done,
skull which
but
was a mining camp.
This
that
is
was
going to
also
look quite
in
cool, I
the-
think.
that was
It's
in
just going
the,
to take a lot of
the
fiddling
dark
about
purple,
with doing
but on
stuff
the borders are light
out
purple.
of stream. But we will basically have a maged kind of tower here. With all of
Maybe
the
the
black
things are
forge
always in the
that you need
dark
to
purple
make
then,
that
or
stuff.
is some of yours in the light?
We need to
No, they are in
encase
the light
this
purple.
particular
They're,
machine
no.
over here, which I'll just take
Yeah,
you
both
to
of mine
now.
are dark, but it's still the purple. Isn't it?
This machine fires out. It makes the things you
Oh, I
need,
found another
like
one.
these little
Oh,
green
yeah.
orbs. Ooh, a fish, a pike,
Maybe I didn't mark.
just lying on the surface there. So you put in sap in there. You then put ether. So you put soft tissue in there.
I'm
So I'll
not
grab
first.
one,
If you go to
and
the
I can
Mistlands.
show you because there's still one of the other saps left in there. So if I grab the soft tissue, so this
I
stuff is
think it's
really
beta
difficult
too.
to get hold of. and you can get it from mining. Like you find the skulls of the old dead.
Well, it could
old
people.
Serve,
kind of,
I don't know, I can't remember what they're
could do
called.
it so
Beebs
that
was talking
kind
about
of
in a second ago.
when the bones
So then you
disappear,
put
it acts as a
the ether
massive
in there, and you see
mist
that big mangle.
I mean,
It mangles
oh,
round
by the way,
like
I
that.
caught a hair in my
And
house.
You see all of the all
it
the
came inside.
whiz
I
popping
closed
and
the door,
banging.
I have no hair. I
And
have
now
no
we've got
hair.
0 sap, so I've still used 1.
Okay, buddy.
Didn't do it. There was a little green
bring you a
spark
carrot
that
next
comes
time.
off there. Well, those sparks can really damage everything. So you basically got to build this
I'm
inside
not
something,
opening the door, by the way.
so that you can still put the sap in, and then you're going to have to build steps to get to the mangle up there. So what we'll do is we'll
So
build
we need to go
this end.
here.
I'll take it with me. That'll probably be easier if I just took it with me. I'm not sure that I've got the... No, I'm not going to have enough weight to
Just
take
fix
it
my
with
hammer
me.
just in case.
But what we'll do is we'll probably build that into
You never know when
one of these caged
That
areas.
doesn't count as a roof.
I might put that instead of the fire, and then have the fire up
doesn't
there.
count, does it?
And then we can drop in the stuff from the top. You can pop in the
Will
stuff
cause
from the front
performance
here.
issues for a non-powered.
And this should be then
Why?
safe
Because
enough
of the
to keep the
it has
ether
to render
refining.
more, you think?
Well,
or...
I mean, that might work quite well. Because we need to
Because
keep
I would
the
think that
fire
the
to
mist
keep
is more
the rested to keep
intensive
the
because
heat.
of the particles than it is for the.
So this will go upstairs. We could actually move that now because that's right in my way. So now we've got somewhere to put it. We can put that down there. So craft all that. So we'll have a crafting table. It's quite a cool crafting
They're
table.
gonna stay
Black
there?
forge. I mean, you'd normally probably have that on the ground floor. In reality, that would probably fall through quite quickly. But there you go. So then, this is how we're going to get on with this build. It's just the kind of case that Beebs and Zane will
Let's
have
go
their
for the
build
heights
probably
again,
worked
because
out,
the heights
sketched
is the
out,
best
etc.
place to be and
I've
stay
just
away
basically
from all
been
the
making it up as I
mobs.
go along. So I like the prettiness, putting the
Except
flowers
for the
in.
y'all, of course.
We've got my chickens in here. This is where
You see
all
the
my
ladder, I
chickens
bet?
are. Look at all these chickens. They need some food. That's why they're
You see this
not
broken
laying
sword,
any
by the way?
eggs.
This is
But
another cool spot. The broken sword laying on top
need
of
to
the
get
rock
some more
here.
corn for that.
This is actually a really
So
cool,
yeah, this is
location.
how we're getting on anyway.
Yeah, I'll
Anyway,
make sure to keep
that'll be
the
that for
sword
me.
sticking out of the
Thank you for
ground near me.
coming along.
Uh-huh.
We have got, of course, No Man's Sky tomorrow, which I'm quite excited of. We sent our frigates out last week. All our 15 support frigates. They're all back, so we can get the see what they've got for
There's
us.
another sword here as well.
We've also got the farm, which I'm hoping that I can get everything planted tomorrow morning, which then hopefully it will have grown by the time we get to the stream, and then we can harvest everything. And hopefully we've got a 64 stasis device farm tomorrow, so that should be pretty cool of a stream. So thank you for joining, and I will leave it there. I will pop over into Beebs' chat in a minute, 'cause I don't know how long he's going on for. And
It's a jump with the
thank you very
lights.
much, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. So hit that like button on the way out
There's no
if
idea
you
what's
can,
going on there.
and carry on with Beeb's stream if you want to chat into that. But for me, I will finish now, and thank you very much for joining. See you later. Good night.